welcome on in the loft and Gore and Yuzu and Pat.
Yeah, me.
Oh my gosh,
I'm here
Pat?
too.
Pat's here.
I've been
I've
here
been
the
here the
whole
whole
time.
time. Not both of us saying it at the same time. Have you seen the clip where it's time for a change? A gay change. I've been
No.
weird the whole time. It's
I'm
like,
so proud of Sam Reich
yeah, it's been like YouTube poop
coming out.
edited. Be gone, Sam Reich. I uploaded a GIF of Sam Reich saying "I've been here the whole time" to Tumblr, and it gets used constantly. And I get an alert every time that it's used. And
Wow.
sometimes I'll catch a turf using it, and I'll like block and report them. I'm doing my part.
Uh-huh.
Like, this one's not for you. But welcome on
So
in,
grassroots.
everybody. Oh, what'd you say?
You're so grassroots.
Thank you. I'm doing my part. I
Yeah.
really am. Just banning every single person who wants to use my funny GIF. Um, but yes, welcome on in. Hello, Deep House Mouse. Hello, hello. Um, I've never done this before, so I'm like, maybe I should wait a second to give my announcement, but I can also just announce again and again as much as I want throughout the rest of stream.
Yeah.
So I'll just say it at the beginning of stream here. I'm very excited to announce that next Monday, I'm going to be holding a special charity stream. I'm helping raise money for the Trans Empowerment Project on their Camp Chaos raid train. I'm gonna be doing a special Fuser DJ charity stream. If you're unfamiliar with Fuser, it's a delisted it's a delisted Steam game where you can remix a bunch of music, and it's so fun. I've been practicing. I've been having such a good time. I've been subjecting all of my friends to putting Seinfeld into completely normal songs.
Yeah,
Uh,
it makes them better.
Seinfeld, I'm like, I think I have to keep the Seinfeld in the final cut. It's like so good. But yes, special BZ rave for a good cause. The Trans Empowerment Project. Actually, if you do exclamation point TEP or exclamation point Camp Chaos or exclamation point charity in the chat,
Any of those.
any of those, well, shit, it's supposed to work.
Not any of those.
Maybe it's like only me that. Oh shit! I know what's happening. That's my bad. I forgot to open up Sammy.
That's what I
Sammy.
thought it might have been. Sammy. Ugh.
Sammy. I got too excited and I forgot to turn on all of the fun little things that make funny noises on my stream. Now it should work. Now it should work. Try again. This is why we're practicing, okay? So I don't embarrass myself the day of. But yes, we're raising money for the Trans Empowerment Project. It's a charity that provides funds to two-spirit, trans, intersex, and gender-expansive individuals, with a special emphasis on Black, Indigenous people of color and the disabled. So basically helping out the people who need the most help right now in a very difficult time living in the United States. So do your part if you can, and doing your part is also just showing up and having a lot of fun with us on Monday. Because I'm going to be playing music, it's very likely that the VOD is going to get just like nuked to hell with DMCA, so you'll want to be there. You will want to be there. And yeah, like any good charity, I also have a bunch of incentives. Wow, look at all these cool things that you could possibly make me do. Yeah,
Hey.
we could watch a little summer movie night. We could.
Ooh.
I like the idea. If we raise $100, you guys can help me pick out a new rig feature. Take suggestions within reason. Something I can add to my 3.0 model.
Like a golem mode.
Like a golem. Why did you have to add the? Why did you have to suggest the worst option first? That's what they're gonna do.
That's my favorite.
Um, but yes, this little sneak peek of our main goals for fundraising on Monday. I believe you can donate now if you want to, and I do have the alert turned on in case somebody, can't make it Monday and they want to donate early. It's a raid train featuring a lot of different streamers, so it'll be going on for like a week, and there will be plenty of time to donate, not just the little amount of time that I will be streaming on Monday. So like you'll be able to donate on Wednesday too, but it won't be as cool and crazy and fun. So yeah, that's just sort of early preview of what's going on next week. I am very nervous and excited. I also have a cute little outfit, so you should come and see that.
Party,
yes.
party.
Party! Trans empowerment, please. I want to be more powerful. Yes! Infinite power. Please, somebody stop my super yuzu.
This trans empowerment project is funding research of a superhuman serum that we're giving to trans people first.
Shh.
And only.
They're not supposed to know about. Shh.
I read the wrong email.
Rod, that's you. Shh. Yum, yum, yum. So yes, it's so awesome that you're doing this. I think it's going to help me a lot. I mean, obviously it's going to help the people who are receiving the funds most, but I think it will help me emotionally and spiritually in a time where it's very easy to feel hopeless. I'm doing my part, and I think that's gonna feel really good. And I want you all to feel included. Radical joy is part of it, and they want you to feel hopeless, and I want to help everybody feel powerful.
Yeah.
And have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, oh wait, there's my little outfit. You can see it here. I forgot that I had my cute outfit in this flyer. Don't you want to see me in my cute little Girl Scout beret?
I do.
Don't I look so cute?
You look so cute.
So cute. But yes. What badges have you earned? Well, I've earned. Let's see, what is that? It's the pansexual badge, and then the pangender badge, and then that's the Trans Empowerment Project Camp Chaos badge. You can see it right there. It's just a lot smaller.
So you don't know how to tie a knot.
No. I'm just gay. I cannot not. You cannot. I cannot not. So if we get stuck in the woods, you're just gay. Okay, got it. Listen, Bigfoot's the guy next to me, okay? I don't know nothing. I mean, I left the Pine Barrens for palm trees a long time ago.
You're an urban monster.
I'm domesticated, but I still bite. So yes, I'm very excited. Guys, Fuser is so fun. Everybody should get Fuser and play it. It's so fun. I've just been enjoying being a little DJ for my friends in the Discord and just playing with it. I'm like learning about music as I'm playing around with it. It's so good. I have been drunk on power with Fuser. Yeah, Yuzu's gotten to see a little bit of it. I'm still working out my set list. I want to perfect my choices. So we'll see. It'll be a little bit different. I wish I could have more songs in there, but it's so fun. But yeah, I think that covers everything. I'll probably the flyer, it says starting at 2 p.m. PT, but I'll probably start a little bit earlier because it's a raid train, and so a bunch of raiders will be coming in around 2. So I'll probably start a little bit earlier and sort of have a little yap session and talk about the trans empowerment project. So if you want to show up a little bit earlier, I probably will be streaming a little bit earlier. I have to be on time, so I'm gonna be early. Eagerly awaiting a song to turn into the Flintstones. Oh, maybe. Perhaps. I have to be like judicious about my meme songs, but there's some really good ones in there. It's great. It's really great. And
yeah, I keep getting songs stuck in my head from BZ's DJ sets.
I've had the Seinfeld bass lick just sort of like looping in my head for a while. Like, this is like so good. It's so good. That with like the alter ego over it, yeah. I'm like, it's in there. It's in there. Dochi's alter ego. Oh, but I also, on here, you'll see that for every $5 you donate that day, you'll be able to change a track on stream. So you'll be able to pepper in your memes as you see fit with your donations. So that'll be a nice little bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I'm not being crazy enough, you can help out. All right, I think I've covered
Crazy Frog into everything.
Put Crazy Frog into everything?
Yeah.
I do think Crazy Frog needs to be in the set. But here, I only get 30 songs, so it's so difficult when I'm sitting there and I'm like, Crazy Frog or Hamster Dance? Or We Like to Party? Oh. It's so tough. It's way more difficult than you would ever know. I think that covers everything. And I know that Pat has places to be today. Unenviable decisions. It's tough. It's tough out there. But Pat has places to be today, so we should get into Star Trek, try to play as much as we can, right?
I have a party. I have a party.
A party? Oh my god! Did somebody just donated just now? Oh my god! Let's get this. Oh my god! Thank you, Good Night Vera. 25. I can't change the music. I could change my Spotify playlist right now. I can play a song on Spotify for you, but if you come in on Monday, then I'll let you thank you so much for your generosity. That's awesome. We're halfway to the first goal already, and it's not even Monday. That is so wonderful. Thank you so much.
You should put the goals on Discord right now so I can look at them.
Okay.
What are we?
Should I put them?
What are we a quarter way to?
Here, I'll put them in the general announcement. I'll put my flyer and then I'll put my incentives.
Yeah.
So everybody can see that in the Discord. Thank you for saying that to me.
God. halfway to movie night.
Halfway to
Yippee!
movie night, and I'll let you guys help me pick out a movie. Basically, those top three, I'm like, we're gonna have to do some kind of March Madness to decide what I do exactly.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do like a little bracket and like let it go over like a week or something. I don't know. Where we'll just have like a stream where we just make a bunch of decisions. I guess
Yeah. Yeah.
we'll make it work. I can't exactly run a bracket and also stream a bunch of music as a DJ. So we'll do that. Honestly, probably Wednesday makes the most sense if we make those goals. And if that happens a little bit later, then we'll just do that a little bit later. We got plenty of time.
I think we should watch Scooby-Doo 2. Coolsville sucks.
The one where he says that Coolsville sucks. I think that's a good idea. Now they're gonna make it look like I think Coolsville sucks. Don't you? Wait, I already have enough clips.
It's probably one of the things that you said most often now at this point.
I just think it's one of the funniest gags that's ever been in just like any movie ever.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo 2 giving all the monsters letter grades if they're hot or not. Oh. Scooby-Doo and the Yowie Yahoo.
Oh, my favorite.
Is that one's with the Hex Girls, right?
Yeah, the return of the Hex Girls.
And the animation is not good.
No.
I definitely think that the Discord movie night, I'm gonna throw a bunch of Scooby-Doo into the ring because I think Scooby-Doo is so summer camp, like
Yeah.
kids level of scary. And part of me is like, I would just really love to watch the Scooby-Doo Zombie Island. Oh, that one's so
it's really good.
It's really good. But Scooby-Doo 2 is also really good. At least, or is it the first one that's better? I don't remember which one's better.
I don't know what the general opinion is.
S. Dog wrote that. Wow! We've got a dog in here. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Me too.
I have so many, if we make the incentive for the retro commercial stream, I have so many commercials I would love to sit down and watch. A lot of them for Star Trek Hallmark ornaments.
Yeah.
And just very silly stuff like that. But yeah. I think that's it. I think that's it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the third time I've said that. Star Trek time?
Star Trek time.
Star Trek time.
We have
Wow! That's gonna pop up from time to time.
Okay. We have between 3 and 3.5 hours, which we played about that much last time because we spent more than an hour at the beginning of stream talking about video games.
That's true. We might make it through.
A third of the game done last stream, so we might make it through, or that ending might take a long time. But we're close to the end of this game. We're 2/3 of the way through.
Not serial Coolsville hater strikes again. And there you go, Core. I'm just gonna keep saying it and keep getting it clipped until I can just make a full channel trailer that's just me. It's just all the same clip over a just extended period of time. Hello, Dallas. Welcome on in. Hello. We were just about to get into a little bit of Star Trek. I love this. Oh, thank you. And I love you, random citizen. Sorry, that was parasocial. Just had to make a little Little Megamind joke.
Don't really remember what happened last time.
The two VTubers sitting and grinning is my favorite. What about two VTubers who do this? It's been so funny seeing people get into Chikawa and like get like Chikawa models and have like the little angry face, and I'm like, you guys didn't even know. Like, you didn't even know for the longest time that it was a Chikawa bit the whole time. People were like, oh, I love your angry face. I've never seen anything like that. And I'm like, cool, I got it from a Chikawa meme.
We've been here the whole time.
We've been here the whole time. I do need to watch Chikawa so I can figure out who I am. I want to know which Chikawa I am.
I think you're Usagi, honestly.
I don't. What's Usagi like? I don't even know. I mean, I know Usagi's the bunny because I know what Usagi means, but
very bold and brash, confident, loud.
Which one are you?
I don't know. I like when there are pictures of Chikawa, Hachiwara, and Usagi, and you say, this is us for you, me, and Yuzu.
Oh!
Because we fit so well into the like color coding and everything with those, but you are not Chikawa.
Okay.
Personality-wise.
I don't know any of their personalities, except I know Momonga is the Vriska of the series.
Yeah, I guess we would have to expand personality coding to more than just the main three, right?
Yeah, like I wasn't expecting it to, like, I usually never find myself in the main three of anything, so
okay.
I don't expect it. The Vriska of Chikawa is crazy, but I know I'm right. Like, I know I'm, like, Momonga is, like, the evil one.
Yeah. I don't know who Vriska is.
Just hit everyone with, like, with the Homestuck knowledge, with, like, just a drive-by Vriska. Yeah. That's what I've heard. I've heard that, like, you get, like, say, you know that one post that's, like, all of my friends said that I was like Vriska, so I thought she was really nice, and then I read the comic, and she's actually terrible, and now I'm really questioning just sort of everything about myself and how my friends see me. That's, like, Momonga is like that, I think.
I'm not as familiar with the non-main three characters, but I feel like you could be coded as a non-evil Momonga just based on
I can be evil, it's okay.
You can't, I mean, you're evil sometimes, but you're nice most of the time. But Momonga does that thing of like, look at me, look at me, look at me.
Oh, like the
the
Momonga dance, like Bug has one with this one. Momonga does that little dance for like attention, right? That is me. I just need to watch it. I need to watch it, and then I'll know. Yeah, I also really want to watch
through the internet.
What about the internet?
I've only absorbed knowledge about it through the internet. I haven't really read or watched it.
Yeah, same here. I would like to watch it though. It seems like it's really funny, and I want to do the ooh la la ooh la ooh la la ooh la.
We were doing that on vacation.
Yeah. I like showed it like first day or something like that, and I'm like, I'm spreading this virus to you. Ooh la la ooh la.
I was already infected.
Yeah. Let's watch Chikawa after we watch Soul. Okay! Yippee! And then by the time that we finish Chikawa, like, Skate the Infinity 2 will be out, and Yuzu will make us watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll enjoy every second of it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How many times will I say let's play Star Trek before we actually play Star Trek?
You're the one with the button.
I am.
So...
I also haven't even plugged the controller in yet, so that really shows the kind of person that I am. Also, my computer's making noises again, and I didn't ever say to let it do that, but it goes boop 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 now, and I don't like it. Oh my god, this.
What are they doing to that man?
They're killing her! They're killing.
You bring the stuff.
It's right here. Huh?
Show it. Show it.
Right here.
It's right there. Lurking. Thank you, Dallas. Thank you for lurking. Enjoy your lurk. Oh, colors. It's been 2 weeks. Do you remember anything that's happened?
They're on a ship that's being piloted remotely, right?
Yes.
Redundancy. If one goes down,
Self-driving car.
still operate.
Makes this
Yeah.
more difficult, though.
This ship can maintain warp with half the cores offline.
And there are bad guys on the
We'll
ship
need to
that
disable
they're
3 of them.
Where are the engine schematics?
running away
Power flow
from.
routing charts.
Yeah.
We're soldiers, not engineers.
Oh my god.
I thought you would know what to do.
We understand how to operate it under normal conditions.
Okay.
Not the intricacies.
Well, we got this.
You're in good
Yeah,
hands.
we're smart.
We can do this.
I trust that you can.
You at least know where we should start?
This way.
It's so funny that sometimes the subtitles don't match the script.
I'm not even like looking at them.
It's happened a lot, but I feel like most of the times it's happened before, the subtitles have been like shorter than the dialogue. So I'm like, oh, whatever, they're like abbreviating it. That one was just as short as the script, and it was wrong.
I feel like when that happens, it's a case of like they have a script and they're just writing the subtitles based on the script, but the voice actor like improv'd a little bit.
Yeah. Probably.
It's crazy to me. I'm so particular about subtitles. I really enjoy the dropout subtitles. I feel like there's some good work going on there, but occasionally they'll like mishear or misspell something that's just like a big word that Brennan used, and I'm like, that's not what he said.
Yeah.
Actually, he was talking about the femur. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of even what could be said, and I'm like, or like it'll be like a French phrase or something like that, a certain like je ne sais quoi, and it'll be like unintelligible. I'm like, that's not like that's a bad example, but it's just, you know, stuff like that. Hello?
You just wandered around so much.
Yeah, because I like to see if there's anything that I can click on. I want to see if I can find like a funny little finger trap like Data had in that one.
Yeah. I've been
Speaking Spanish, yeah.
I've been finding a lot of mis-subtitled stuff in like in recent streaming shows. And I can't tell if that's just like I'm paying more attention and I'm smarter than I was like before at an indeterminate amount of time, anytime before now. I'm smarter than I was yesterday. Or
Really hot. Makes sense.
if shows are relying on AI for subtitling and it's getting it wrong.
Oh, I just realized I'm still in the just chatting category. Thank you for saying something, JT Wusky fan. This is Star Trek Resurgence. Thank you. It is a Telltale like Star Trek game. We're like 2/3 of the way into it. There's a lot going on. Maybe we should recap it as much as we can remember what's going on.
Broad strokes.
Yeah. We're two characters, as they like to do in Telltale games. We're sometimes the ship's first officer,
Jara,
who is doing a lot of like undercover crazy mission stuff and doing a lot of more diplomacy work, and then occasionally we are this guy that we are right now, Carter, who is a lower decks engineer. The basic story is that we were the Starfleet was called in to help diplomatic talks between two alien species over mining colony uprising. And one of the aliens, the proletariat aliens who rose up, they found some old ancient technology that infected them with a different kind of alien. It's kind of crazy now that I'm thinking about it.
Like an ancient, super powerful, super technologically advanced race that had died out thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago.
Like the Thing, but not as yucky. A little bit more cerebral.
Yeah, a little bit more geometric.
Yeah, a little bit more geometric. Kind of hexagonal. They had like they were on flash drives. They keep stabbing people with flash drives.
Crystal flash drives,
and they're like imposter Among Us sus. And they took over this ship, and they're trying to take over the galaxy, and we're trying to blow up this ship from within.
Yeah.
And there's a hot butch lady.
Yeah.
And that's basically what you need to know. Do you watch Star Trek before? Do I? Oh my god.
All of it.
We're missing our badges. Hold on. No wonder nobody knows. Nobody knows that we watch Star Trek. We need our comm badge. Hold on.
Do I have it on this computer?
Oh, I pinned it to your head by accident. You can have that. I'll get my own. There we go. Now people will know that we watch Star Trek. We've watched all of the Star Trek.
Yep.
All of it. We're insane. We're crazy. I mean, normal. We're so normal.
Yep. It's just average, really.
Cool. Yeah, this takes place a couple years after the Dominion War. Honestly, probably similar timeline to Lower Decks.
They've been producing at max output since we left Otari space.
No ship can run for very long like that. Not before a catastrophic failure hits.
It's right on the edge. We just need to figure out a way to give it a push.
Bet that console down there could tell us a few things.
Oh, make me run around some more. Okay. Well, don't mind if I do. Oh, she's walking. Wow. Okay. I wanted to say, because there've been a couple Star Trek announcements in the last 2 weeks, or I guess the big one being that they canceled Strange New Worlds, so it'll get its 5th season, and then that's the end of Strange New Worlds, which part of me is like, honestly, any show is lucky to get 5 seasons in sort of today's entertainment economy. Like, getting more than 2 is lucky in the current state of things. But also, they basically only have like 2 seasons worth, like after doing like 5 seasons, they'll have like what, 40 episodes?
Yeah.
So
they're gonna have 46.
2 seasons of regular television of episodes. So
yeah.
Oh.
That's how long it takes regular Star Trek shows to get good.
Yeah. And it does, like, I don't know, there's parts of the trailers for the 3rd season that make me go like, oh, it could be getting good. So, I'm sad to see it go, but also, there's more spaghetti. Like, they're cooking spaghetti right now. There's raw spaghetti in the pot. I don't really trust that it's gonna be good spaghetti and that it's gonna stick to the wall, but it's not like, I guess, other beloved sci-fi franchises other than Star Wars, where it's like, they just don't make any more.
Sorry, somebody, my family.
Bigfoot family. Big feet. Alright, I'll play the game. I'll play the game where Pat do what Pat gotta do. Hello? Oh, there we go.
We need to make sure the Takan can't undo it.
So we need a way to permanently disable the reactors that won't destroy the ship and kill us all in the process.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Warp core ejection.
Warp core ejection. That's right.
Make it happen.
Stargate fans are starving. Stargate fans are Stargate. Like, right? Like, they're only making Star Trek and Star Wars, and then everything else is just, like, new sci-fi.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
They've locked out the controls here, too.
It's all fucking Apple TV
Surprise
stuff.
there.
New modern sci-fi.
Yeah.
Can't release it.
So if we want to get the core out, we'll have to force the system to do it.
Or trick
And
it.
superhero shows.
But the thing that's, like, so frustrating, like, I don't know, I see Star Wars fans having a lot of fun with Andor, and I'm like, that's what fucking Star Trek should be.
Yeah. I'm excited to watch season 2 of Andor.
Do I know the actor John Delancey? You mean Q?
You mean...
You mean Discord? Who was just Q, but a furry? Of course. Do I know him? I love him.
It's one of our favorites.
Yeah, he's spectacular. And he looks so good now. Like, shockingly good. Especially, like, no shade to Jean-Luc Picard, to Sir Patrick Stewart, but Q in the Picard series, just like Moggs, he looks beautiful. Like, beautiful old man. 10 out of 10. What was I going to say? Oh, I saw a TikTok this morning that was about one of my favorite stand-up comedians. Crazy thing to say, I know. Do you know Lucy Darling?
No.
Lucy Darling is this, she's a stand-up comedian magician. She performs at the Magic Castle. And she's got a lot of popular videos, like, on TikTok and stuff like that. She, you know, does the things like, she's got like a Jessica Rabbit kind of energy to her. Like, she's got like an old pinup-y hairstyle and like usually like a sparkly, lavish dress. And she goes up on the stage and she talks to people in this, what is it, mid-Atlantic accent where she goes, "Oh, what do you do? You there?" Transatlantic accent. Thank you. How could I forget? She's, "You there, darling? What do you do?" And she, you know, roasts people in the crowd in that sort of persona. She's so funny. But she had an interview out of character where she was talking about, like, her inspirations, and she said it was that Q from Star Trek was her inspiration. And I was like, oh my god, this woman is, like, that watching that video, I'm like, she's my people. Like, I had no...
Wow.
She was like, I love Q from Star Trek. I love Star Trek, and I love Q, and I love old Hollywood movies. And I went, oh my god. You're my people. And I'm like, I have to go find some clips for you later to send you. She's so funny.
That's awesome.
After I watched the crowd control episode of Game Changer, where they they had the stand-up comedians asking like a crowd of people who all had things that you should not make fun of. They're spinning that off, and I'm assuming getting more stand-up comedians for it. I'm like, I hope they get her. I want to hear her asking questions, and I want to see that.
Yeah.
Anyways, I just had to get that off of my brain because I saw that literally less than like a couple hours ago.
The reactor cooling system is operating at emergency containment levels.
That's awesome.
It's just barely keeping the temperature in check.
Maybe we can use that. If it gets this high, their system considers a reactor breach imminent.
Trying to keep the technobabble in check so I actually know what to do.
Yeah.
But they'll probably just make me do a couple mini games that really confuse me.
The safety protocols don't look much different.
Mini
from
games
the
that they
reservoir.
don't
Breach
tell you what
protection.
to do, but it's pretty
Reduce
easy to
output,
figure out.
Command override. Cease matter antimatter flow. Command override. Emergency warp core ejection. Computer control.
They better give me a
Command
fucking mini
functions
game.
might
I don't know
override
what's
one of
going
the most
on.
Crucial safety measures.
So the protocol's still active. That's good.
I like the
Sensors show a
technobabble.
core is about to rupture. The computer will eject it automatically rather than risk a breach.
So we need to increase the warp core's temperatures.
If we destroy the coolant regulators, there won't be anything to keep these reactors from going over.
And it will trigger the ejection. Let's peel these suckers open. I'll take that one.
I'll take the one next to it.
The second you two start dumping cores, the Takan will know.
I'm gonna start
we're
dumping
here.
your core.
Who'll be vulnerable? Stuck in one place while you work.
We will have to make a stand.
Start thinking about an escape plan.
In English
Feel
for
like we're gonna
it.
need one.
We'll barricade the door.
What do they call it in
Work quickly.
is it Starfleet standard or what is it they call it?
Con-
Federation standard
Oh,
instead of like common.
yeah.
I do really I enjoyed. It wasn't a whole episode, but I really enjoyed that one moment in Discovery where their universal translator went down, and literally like people in the Federation are like speaking different, like humans speaking various different Earth languages to each other, and Saru is the only one who's like, did none of you learn
Language in college?
None of you took any languages in your training. Like, I just know French, and the rest of you, like, you're in command. How don't you know other languages?
We might not have
Yeah.
our tools, but our phasers can do this in a pinch.
They could have made that the whole episode, but they didn't. And then they did some stuff with like a MacGuffin, and they went back to hating the show.
We better get this right. If we foul it up and this whole thing goes boom, we don't know how much damage that Cartabula will do.
We just gotta do the
Accidentally
work.
Crack it open.
Listen, the best way to
I
make sure
have
something
a
goes wrong is
Gatorade.
to stress.
On its
Nice.
way to me right
Mind on
now.
the job.
It's gonna be delivered soon.
What kind?
We will.
Red.
Red Gatorade?
It's
My
not a
favorite.
Starfleet warp core,
Really?
but the cool
I love Red
regulator has to
40.
Yum, yum, yum. I don't think they put that in anymore.
And what makes it red?
Blood.
Yum.
Yummy, yummy blood. We're having so much fun. We're having so much fun lasers.
Yay!
It's red 41 now. Yeah, they took out the red 40. Now it's red 41.
Super red. Flavor blasted red.
Warp core output at critical level. Ejecting core.
Okay, now they're definitely gonna know we're down here.
Warp core output at critical level. Ejecting core.
Just one more to go.
Goodbye, balls. Say goodbye to your balls. They dropped.
We don't have much time.
Bye. I'll miss you.
I'll miss you.
You and
Okay,
my
same as
balls
before.
dropped.
We just gotta.
Bye, I'll miss you.
I will miss you. I love saying that to all of my friends. Oh no!
My favorite part of the game.
They're killing my allies! No! Oh my fucking hell. Oh, I got shot. Okay. I hate this so much. Oh my god, my allies are so fucking dead. Oh my god, stop shooting my allies. I hate this so much. Are we done? Please.
Go! Finish!
Get me out of here.
Yippee! We survived.
Shoot our allies, don't they know it's Pride Month? They are true allies, they're shielding us.
Hey! Would you mind not shooting at the matter-antimatter reactor?
I'll cover.
Don't make me shoot. No, I won't.
All dead.
Fuck me. They're not shooting.
Perfect.
Are they supposed to be? I think it might be broken. I think it might. Oh, yay! Awesome. This is great. If I could just wait this out, that'd be sick.
I think we got them all, guys.
I think we got them all.
We won.
You good? You gonna keep working? I don't have any more guys to shoot. Like, I guess I could. I don't know, just for fun. Oh, there we go.
Yes. Yes.
Just about. Got it! No! Shoot!
Oh,
Oh my god, you just got shot by a non-existent enemy.
Ejecting core.
bye! My balls!
You did it.
And we killed all those guys. Holy shit. 30-foot vertical
Another way
leap.
out of here?
I think so.
Please don't make me shoot more.
Itasca, can you climb?
Ouch.
I'll see you on the parade grounds of Sorella. My
No!
Oh, girl, it's just you just got scraped. Come on.
Yeah. Suck it up.
I have to keep reminding myself that these guys are the bourgeoisie. I keep forgetting this.
When you're on the battlefield, everybody's a brother.
True. We're fighting for survival. The survival of the galaxy.
Yeah.
You want me? I'm right here.
Okay.
No, I liked her.
I did like her. Do you think he's gonna be like mad at us, like we didn't do our job fast enough or something?
No.
He's gonna be chill.
I think he's gonna be not mean at all.
He's been so mean. Squidward, how could you do this? That guy looks just like Squidward.
Calm yourself, child.
Like everybody else is like,
Now they're
Oh.
gonna turn. Oh, that was the thumbnail.
they're gonna turn her. No!
It will all be better soon.
Just like at my Gatorade.
They stuck a USB in her. The evil EpiPen.
Wake up, Manka Umet.
wish they ever like gave characters cool nails and stuff.
Rejoin the flame.
To reclaim what was lost.
Okay. Well, she's not even dead.
I do. I want to remember every moment when I make them pay.
Like the
This
shadows.
isn't the end. I will avenge Itasca.
Oh, we're doing like
Swear to me.
stuff with
You
lighting.
will join me in this.
How about we try to save her?
That's a dream.
We have a job to do.
We have a mission. We have to stay on track because this is bigger than all of us.
They defile my poor Itasca with every moment they take breath in her body. I will not let that stand.
Whoa. Okay. There are some people that are cooking with the lighting and the cinematography occasionally. Yes, we're in a carpeted room. A carpeted room. I wait for Pat for a little bit. Well, I'll let them walk.
There's so much I want to ask you.
Okay, now they're talking. Oh, there's a Pat. Hello.
My Gatorade.
Your Gatorade.
Yay.
So they got Itasca.
Fuck.
Fuck. And then the major, he's like, "You must help me avenge her." And we could be like, "Hell yeah!" Or we could still rescue her. Or I was just like, we got a fucking
There's
job
so
to do,
little I
which
can
was
tell you.
neutral.
I'm a portal, not a scientist.
We
but
do.
I'll certainly
Portal.
do my best.
Portal
I can only
mention.
assume this is one of your older starships.
I'm gay
One would
to
think,
raid.
Given the importance of your mission, they might send a ship of a more recent vintage. But apparently not.
Don't be mean.
It may not be a Taconian ship, but the Resolute is one of the best we've got. So don't disparage it.
I was just asking.
I think it's fine to be a little bit rude to catty old men, because that I'm talking their language.
Yeah, especially when they're like immortal.
Yeah.
Like Hugh.
Something wrong?
Not at all. The galaxy has grown more diverse since the death of the Empire.
Oh,
What is this affirmative action shit?
To the contrary. Most lesser civilizations willingly join the Empire to enjoy the benefits of an advanced way of life.
Oh,
But
people are so
that expansion
racist.
came with its own set of problems, so I admire your ability to diversify without creating conflict.
Oh, there's still conflict,
It was
girly.
always our challenge. And perhaps, ultimately, our downfall.
Gore!
The Federation prides itself on its inclusiveness. I'd say it's one of our greatest strengths.
As the Vulcans say, infinite diversity in infinite combinations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to meet one of these Vulcans.
Spock, Spock, Spock.
Well, we've got one in our
If this is the best you have,
engineering bay.
so be it. To locate this scion, Galvan, I'll need full access to your ship's systems.
Full access?
Huh. You must be out of your mind.
No, I'm right here. Completely in my mind.
No.
With all due respect to your advanced technology, the simple fact is that I won't be able to locate him without it. Perhaps I should have made that clear up front. I'll need to make certain modifications.
I'll see what I can do.
I can't promise anything, but
They're
let me
not
see
gonna
what I
like
can do.
it.
Just know, without it, I won't be able to help you.
This isn't gonna fly. I'll see you on the bridge.
Okay.
Captain Solano, I'd like to introduce you to
Oh,
Portal
he
63,
hates me.
Guardian of the Takan Empire.
Pleasure to meet you, Captain.
Likewise. I can't say I've ever met a portal before. There is no modern equivalent. Not within the Federation, at least.
It's very prestigious.
I learned it's a very prestigious organization in Khan society. Or was.
We got a raid! We got a raid! Yippee! Shiny Doggy! Welcome on in, Shiny Doggy. Hi! Hi,
Hello.
Raiders. Welcome. If you don't know me, I'm BZ. I'm a Jersey Devil VTuber who does a live 2D rigging. And then right here is my friend.
I'm Pat. I'm Pat. I'm a Bigfoot.
Little Bigfoot.
Little Bigfoot.
Little Bigfoot. Welcome on in. I hope you had a wonderful stream, Shiny Doggy. If you have to head out and get some rest, you are more than welcome to do so. We will take good care of your raiders. But I feel like now is also a good time as any to... Oh, hold on. What'd you say? Animating a commission of a bug. Crying blood in flames. Very me core. Respect. Yes. But now is a good time as any to say I have a special announcement today. Monday, I'm holding a special stream. I'm holding a special charity stream on Monday, same time I usually stream, where I'm gonna be playing Fuser. I'm gonna be your DJ for the day. We're gonna hold a little BZ rave and raise some money for the Trans Empowerment Project. We're gonna have a great time. Thank you, Yuzu. You can donate there. You can wait till Monday to donate or anything like that. But I'm giving everybody a heads up because it's gonna be a really fun time and we're raising funds for a good cause. Oh no, ads! Oh no. Yeah. Good. Sorry. No. Enjoy the rest of your day, Shiny Doggy. Enjoy. But yeah, we're gonna raise money for a good cause, and we're gonna be playing a lot of music, so that stream will. The VOD's gonna get muted. I know. So I'm warning everybody so they can be there that day if they want to enjoy my little DJ moment, my little DJ set. Yeah.
Yay!
I'll get what I can on YouTube eventually. I just don't know what, I'll probably have to take the VOD down on Twitch. I'll do my best.
Whatever you need to do to avoid repercussions.
Yes. I mean, like, people still stream Fuser. Like, that's a thing that I was sure to check on. Like, I'm like, is this, like, are people allowed to stream this? And yes, and people do all the time. In fact, when I went to go and look for it to see if people were streaming it, the first person I saw was holding a charity stream playing it. And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Nice.
This is allowed. Awesome. But I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun time. A special little stream. Playing a really fun game. Yeah! And right now we're playing Star Trek. It's funny, Telltale style Star Trek game. We're quite a ways into it, so apologies if it doesn't make too much sense. There's a lot of there's a lot of diplomacy, a lot of techno babble. Our boss doesn't like us.
Not just anyone is selected for the role.
And fewer still are suited for it.
This old man here is
impressive.
like omnipotent.
You spent 600,000 years at your post. That certainly takes an uncommon level of dedication.
We all have our duty.
Of course. But I'm curious. You were stationed there in preparation for what exactly?
Any and all threats to the Empire.
Of course.
An empire that no longer exists. Which suggests you weren't very successful.
Hey
You
man,
said you needed
be nice.
my help. I didn't come here to be insulted. Perhaps that was a mistake. I'd be happy to return to Delphi Ardu at any time.
We do need your help.
And we do need your help. Absolutely. And we are grateful that you decided to come.
And your captain has an odd way of expressing his
Yeah, our captain's a bitch, okay?
Yeah.
I'm merely curious where your allegiances might lie. And clearly it's with the Takan.
Yes.
Oh my god.
You have found me out.
This guy's so
Expose
fucking
my
bad at
true
his job.
loyalties To the Takan, not to the Scions of the Flame, who do nothing more than tarnish us in name and reputation and don't deserve to be called Takan. That's why I'm here. And if you'd be so kind as to give me access to your ship's systems, we can get on with it.
I'm gonna have to go around my boss's back.
My time.
Access to our systems? That's completely out of the question. Tell me that's not what you promised.
It's not a matter.
And now we're supposed to give him access to everything? Ridiculous.
Captain, I know it's a risk, but right now it's our best shot at finding Galvin and that ship.
He hasn't made a single good decision this entire
I never
game.
imagined offering to help would be met with such ignorance. Bordering on incompetence.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
To our ship. We'd be more than happy to let you wither away back on your...
I'm gonna punch this man.
Captain.
You clearly do not appreciate the magnitude of the threat the science pose. So myopic is your focus on your own ego. I will not be leaving until they have been found.
My ass could never be in Starfleet. My ass could never tolerate this because I would get into a diplomacy situation like this and I'd go, ah! and just start fucking screaming.
A word.
I'd lock that man in a closet and be like, oh my god. Mutiny! Mutiny!
600,000 years.
The captain said I could do whatever I want. No, you can't find
You
him.
realize that's supposed to be an incredibly difficult position. I was against seeking him out from the start, but now, to give him access to our systems? It's insane. And you somehow expect me to believe his allegiance is with us? You heard what he said in there. There's no way we can trust him.
I might otherwise agree, but you're missing the most important point.
Has anyone ever tried that on the show? It might work. It's something that Kira would do. I think Kira wouldn't start screaming, Kira Nerys, but she definitely is the type to be like, I'm getting my fucking gun. Like,
She often is like, I'm getting my gun.
Yeah.
We have this
We're
problem.
like-
I'm gonna go get my pistol.
Yeah. Yep. It's like Kira's solutions to a lot of the, like, I love her so much because I saw her on screen and I'm like, oh, she is so me. And there are so many moments where someone is like trying to like schmooze her, and by someone I mean like Gold Dukat. I think about a lot the scene where Dukat is like, you would really, risk the lives of everyone on board this space station because you don't like me? Or no, he says because you don't like us. Like,
God.
clearly he was going to say me, and then he like changed it to us to mean like him and his men taking control of the station. And she gives him the most like deadly stare as she's like staring at him with like her two hands on the table, and she just like leans back, like unflinching eye contact, just like without words. You can see it's like, absolutely, I will risk the lives of everyone on this station because I don't like you. And he's like, got it. Like,
Okay, I know where we stand now.
okay, I'm not gonna call that bluff. I'm like, you should throw your captain out the airlock. I mean, it's so funny because Kira is, I forgot about this after watching 7 seasons of Deep Space Nine, but like the first few episodes of Deep Space Nine, she is directly undermining the Starfleet commander Sisko because she doesn't like trust him in the matters of everything going on. And he's like, you better not fucking undermine me again or I'll have your head on a platter. Like, I'm like, everybody talks to each other in a way where I'm like, everyone here is so much more normal than they are on any other show. Like, it's so good. It's so good. Like, everyone, like, original series people are a lot of people are nice to each other if they're not Bones.
Yeah.
And Spock is sassy, but like Bones is like outwardly like mean to people. But everybody on Next Generation is like nice to each other and happy, and they get into conflict, and it's fine. Deep Space Nine, plenty of people fucking hate each other, and everyone knows it. Like, it's good.
And he may be loyal to the Takan, but not to the Scions of the Flame. He's against everything they believe in. You heard what he said.
There's too much at stake to be wrong on this.
We sought him out for a
Oh
reason,
my god.
to
Like,
help him find our missing crew, Galvin, and those Elydian ships. This is the plan we agreed to with Ambassador Spock.
that's the shit that pisses me off in plot lines like this, where they're like, oh, no, like, we can't do this. I'm like, bitch, we're gonna do this. This is how the story is gonna go. Because we got him off that fucking planet, that rock floating in space. We did the whole diplomacy thing, and we're not gonna back out now because you're a little bitch about
Which
it.
I never liked.
Yeah.
Woo! Another raid. Yay. Welcome on in the Celtic spirit. Wow, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. If you don't know me, I am BZ. I'm a Jersey Devil VTuber who does live 2D rigging and plays silly games on the side on the Saturday. Oh, you used to be VR Tanuki. Welcome. Okay, so I do know you. I do know you. Welcome, welcome. I'm here with Pat. We're playing Star Trek today. I hope you had a wonderful stream. If you have to head out and do some post-stream care, you are more than welcome to do so, and we will take good care of your raiders. Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. Also, Chewbacca is here.
He's looking at me.
BZ and Pat duo costume Han Solo and Chewbacca.
Oh,
is that anything?
That would be really good.
That would be pretty good.
I know what a JPEG is. I just want
You get a gun.
Thanks for the deep fry. I do get a gun.
Banana.
Banana.
Send on piece.
Want to spray cranberry?
Oh, thank you so much, Gizo, for subscribing with Prime Gaming. Oh, enjoy your deep fried Sprite cranberry. That looks delicious, doesn't it? Doesn't that look good? Doesn't that?
Yeah.
Wow, look at the detail on those fingers.
The grit.
Yum. Yummy, yummy. Drink up. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But yeah. We're getting mad at our captain right now.
Means to us. Not just for the Federation, but for me personally. I
don't give a fuck about.
Screw up.
Then stop.
You're screwing up right
You're
now.
screwing up right now. Oh.
This could be the end of my career.
This is about more than just you. This is the fucking galaxy.
I think this should be the end of your career.
If you can't see that, it should be the end of it.
Right now than your career.
It's not just mine. It's both of ours.
I don't give a fuck about my career. I give a fuck about the galaxy.
Trust your instincts on this one.
Please.
You're right. For both of our sakes.
I always am.
Let me know if you find anything.
And they're playing the hopeful music now, so I think it's good.
We're good.
Yay.
You may begin.
It's a little bit too late into the game for this to be a trick anyways.
What kind of modifications?
To find Taconian technology requires Taconian technology. If this Scion Galavan modified his ships, then I must do likewise to yours.
The Resolute's gonna be so cool after this.
Can you not make it look like shit?
Yeah. I don't mind if you change the systems, but I don't really want crystals sticking out randomly.
That's not OSHA compliant. Yeah.
No, no.
They're gonna scrape their elbows walking by.
What is it? Galvin?
Someone is using Taconian technology. I can't get the precise bearings, but it's located in the Palisades cluster.
The Palisades.
The Palisades? I forget what button Y is.
Right to Toronto. I think Portal may have located
The Palisades
Galvin.
aren't a cluster.
That's like a neighborhood in Los Angeles or something.
Almost impossible to
right?
on the energy
Yeah, I was thinking of something else.
Oh.
In the Palisades cluster.
Interesting. Can you lock in on the location?
Not until you get me closer.
Lieutenant Handar, set a course for the Palisades cluster.
Aye, Captain.
Well, I suppose I owe you an apology. You were right after all. That's what I get for questioning the
Fucking
advice of
hell.
the first officer. You always have my back.
You're welcome.
They say the true measure of a leader is being able to admit your mistakes.
Get fucked.
This time I'll do a better job of listening.
Please.
Nice work. Let me know if you find anything more.
Will do.
Just shut up and let us run the ship.
What's wrong?
It was
I didn't
literally
want to
that
say
easy.
anything until I was certain. But the reason for the interference is simple.
Uh-oh.
There's a Taconian device on this ship being used to block the signal.
That
Whoever
makes
planned
sense.
it was
Miranda.
exceptionally clever.
Probably.
They knew how and where to hide it.
Miranda.
Underestimated my abilities.
Engineering.
Take
Yeah.
care of the Taconian device, and I can find Galvan for you.
Why are you saying it so
It's designed to
sinisterly?
interfere with all transmissions. Or at
Sinisterly?
least delay and confuse the effort to find Galvan's ship.
Hold on. My understanding is that Takan technology requires a Takan.
We still have an imposter among
Is
us?
there another Takan on this ship?
The Scions could have someone on the ship doing everything they can to stop us from finding Galvan.
Pastor.
Pastor,
Don't worry, I'll get
Mungus.
this fixed. We're going to find that ship. Engineers would have found this device already if it wasn't well hidden. Better to rely on my tricorder.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Is it the Vulcan? Is he like chief engineer? I can't remember what his job is.
This guy was in so much shadow that I thought like his texture wasn't like rendered in properly. Like just very exceptionally dark skin. Good for him.
He never got all that deep into Star Trek, but this looks major league interesting. It's
It is
pretty
pretty-
good for a Star Trek game.
Yeah, it's better as Star Trek than it is as a game though, I will say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gameplay wise, it's
I should scan the device putting out the most radiation to filter it out.
a little clunky. I forgot I wasn't listening to what she said to me. Can you say it again, please? No? Okay. She's like, okay, so the
Something about
warp core is porting
radiation.
off a fuck ton of energy. Some of the best games are clunky. Yeah, I mean, with Telltale games, like, it's not really about the game part so much as it's about the story. And story-wise, like, it's some good Star Trek. And I'm hungry for good Star Trek. I haven't really enjoyed the new Trek, like, modern Star Trek. And I'm like, yeah, this is a lot more like classic Trek, and I like that. All right, can I go down this way? No. That's what I'm talking about. I can't run in here either. No running in the warp core chamber.
No, you're gonna go over the banister.
No running near the warp core, no peeing in the pool. What the hell am I looking for? Am I supposed to, like, line up the thing? Like, it's green when I look at the warp core. No peeing in the pool. Y'all aren't fun. Oh, is it this?
Oh.
Is it?
No, it's just green.
It's you're just. Oh, it's just green. Okay. God, I wish I heard whatever the hell she said.
I don't think it was that helpful.
I think she said something along the lines of like, let's look at where the aura is headed to or something, you know? But it's the all of it. She said something about like radiation waves or something like that. Is it you? Your hands are glowing. Are you, no, you're just, why are your hands lit up but and your shirt but not? Okay, now I am confused about the texture actually. It's just that guy's hands. Why is it just that guy's hands?
Fucked up.
You got some explaining to do. No peeing on the warp core?
Fuck.
Alright. Alright, who wants to get the walkthrough
Me.
up? Who wants to get... What the hell am I looking for? I do feel like that's a little bit on me, because she said something and I didn't hear her, but...
Oh, is this chapter 31 A Stranger Among Us? Among Us.
Among Us? I mean, it's very likely Does it say? It doesn't say. Gotta get some chores done. Good luck with your chores. I hope you have a painless time doing your chores. Literally, what the hell could I possibly be needing to look at in here? It rarely ever is. As painless as possible. What the hell?
Scan, equip a tricorder and scan warp core. Scan EPS conduit.
I can't seem to scan it. I'm gonna go to the main menu. Hello? Oh. It was just taking a long time to load. It is a stranger among us! Among us?!
Among Us. And our girlfriend's here. She's gonna be here later.
Girlfriend. It looks like it's so easy to delete that. Oh my god, no! 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 No! Why are we back here? No!
Certainly do my best.
No!
I can only assume this is one of your older starships.
I can't speed through this.
You can't skip.
The importance of your mission, they might send a ship of a more recent vintage.
Don't be rude. I don't think I can skip. If anybody knows how to skip, I'll skip.
It
but...
may not be a Taconian ship, but the Resolute is one of the best we've got.
No, there's like no, like, is there maybe I can hit a button, like a thing that I can hit a button and go through the dialogue faster?
I was just asking.
Okay, so we could just yap, I guess. What's your perfect Star Trek show look like?
Not at all.
Well, if you were able to write a Star Trek show, what would it be?
Because you conquered everyone who didn't look like you.
To the contrary.
I mean, I
lesser civilizations join the Empire to
really
enjoy the
love
benefits of an advanced way of life.
Jane Austen type
Came with its
stories and romances and
I
whatever.
admire your
We were
ability to
talking
diversify without creating
Delete the wife.
always a challenge.
What?
I think with Janeway when she goes into her little fantasy and she just delete the wife.
Yeah.
Hi, Callum. Welcome.
Inclusiveness.
Yeah.
Welcome on in.
Hi, Callum.
As the Vulcans say,
Janeway
infinite
living
diversity
her
and infinite combinations.
Victorian Gothic romance in the holodeck is awesome. That's what I would do. We talked briefly about
If this is the best you have, then so be it.
Star Trek original series Pride and Prejudice AU.
I'm just gonna like turn the dialogue down. And then we can talk.
Silence, old man.
And I'll hit the buttons when I need to hit the buttons, but
I would love a like political drama that involves like an arranged marriage.
You're gonna miss it. She says like, I'll turn it up before I get there. We've got so much to play.
For political reasons. Which I have read fan fiction. I have read multiple fan fiction. premise, and they're so good, and it's always so good, and that's what I would like. I would like maybe like a single season or like an extended mini series, just with this one storyline.
We're just getting music. This is funny because the dialogue is so quiet. Like, what does my Star Trek look like aside from just more Deep Space Nine?
Yeah.
I think conflict is so important and so interesting that I think that for me something that only circles around like just Starfleet doesn't have enough like players, like regular players involved to create a lot of interesting conflict. I think especially like the issue with Star Trek right now, like everybody, it seems like there's a lot of focus on doing like stuff in the original series era. I'm not really interested in the original series era. I think that it's kind of crazy that they like everything is focused on that, and they're not like nobody's gone and like we're gonna make a next generation for the next generation, you know?
Yeah.
Like we need the next generation, and no one's interested in doing that because everything's reboots right now. But I truly think that they need to go forward another century, not like however many centuries Discovery eventually goes forward, but just like one more. We need some new villains because all of the like core Star Trek villains have gotten like complex and complicated enough that they're not compelling big bads. They tried to do that with the Gorn in the original series as well, and I'm like, I liked it better when there was just like a furry mascot head. Like I don't like what they're doing with the Gorn at all.
It feels weird that they're basically like actively making shows in, well, maybe not now, but basically actively making shows in 3 points in the Star Trek timeline.
Yeah.
Pre-original series.
And none of them right now are beyond at least this era. Like Lower Decks is like, I guess Picard is as far as they get.
Well, Starfleet, the new Starfleet Academy show has Tilly in it, so it's set in the future, right?
Like the future? Oh, I guess that's a good point. I hadn't considered that.
It's like new Starfleet Academy after they get it back up and running.
I guess that makes sense.
But like Discovery and that time period is like so far in the future. It's weird.
Yeah. But I'm at least like a little bit interested in that because I'm like the premise of having like students and doing a little bit of like a coming of age kind of thing. I'm like that could be interesting and compelling. And there's, you know, potential for comedy. I really liked Tilly. Tilly was one of my favorite characters in Discovery, despite not really liking the show. Yeah. And Paul Giamatti, also on board. Is always a talent that I enjoy seeing the face of, whether it be in Downton Abbey or when he is Blue with Frankie Muniz in Big Fat Liar. I think honestly, like for me, a good Star Trek show is just the next generation. I don't think it's like a bold opinion to have. I think that most Star Trek fans want that and not like nostalgia stuff.
Just like new. So we don't know any of these guys.
Yeah. And I'm like, if I wanted a silly little spin-off, I think the Ferengi are funny as hell. What's Rom doing? That's I think the
I want
Ferengi
a
are...
Star Trek sports anime, baseball.
There's a lot of, like, interesting sort of ideas of characters that I would like to see explored in Star Trek. Like, I would love to see, like, a ship of misfits, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see, like, a Klingon doctor. Like, on board the ship, what does that look like, you know? Or a Klingon counselor, you know? Like, put people in jobs where there's a bit of, like, a culture clash and come up with, like, interesting, dynamic, like comedic potential, but, like, just interesting juxtaposition. I don't know. Like, I don't want it to be entirely funny. I want there to be heart, too, but I think that's good stuff. The Guardians of the Galaxy typecast, well, see, they tried to do that with, Section 31. Like, Section 31 is, like, very clearly riffing off of Guardians of the Galaxy in tone and style. It's just, like, absolutely horribly done. I think it needs to be done well, and it needs to be done slowly. And I guess I don't really expect that to happen with the sort of writing of today. They did it. They got the closest with Lower Decks, which is crazy. But
I want them to make a bunch of characters like Elnor. Elnor was such a good just character concept.
There were a lot of really interesting character concepts in Picard. Yeah. Like, there are, like, they're doing stuff. They're doing stuff in there. There were even, like, interesting character concepts in Discovery. I feel like they weren't explored very well in Discovery, but Elnor is hilarious, like, the first Romulan in Starfleet, and he's also, like, what was he, like, part of, like, the, like, Tal Shiar, or he was part of, like, a nun conclave, and he was a ninja, like, samurai?
He was an orphan who was raised by nuns who are taught to always speak the truth and, like, everything that you're feeling.
Yes, so it wasn't the Tal Shiar, like, it was...
Totally earnest.
They, like, developed this thing where... So Vulcans are all about logic, and Romulans were all about candor. And I was like, I really love that. Like, I think it's...
Well, yeah, it was to combat the Tal Shiar, which was a secret...
Yes.
...governing body, whatever. And I can't remember the name of the sisterhood.
Yeah. Of Traveling Pants.
Yeah.
Hold on, I get distracted. This game does weird things to my wallpaper engine, and it's very distracting. It's like, it's making my wallpaper engine stutter in a weird way. Alright, I'm normal now. But yeah, a Guardians of the Galaxy type, I do love a gang of misfits. Like, that's, like, one of my favorite tropes of all time. But I think that's what all Star Trek shows, like, what all good ones are. They just sort of have an ensemble cast of interesting ideas, and they go for it.
Mm-hmm. They throw them into situations together.
Yeah. And, like, there's the ups and downs of, you know...
High school football?
High school football. The dramatic highs and lows of high school football. And they get closer through adversity, you know?
She's gonna talk soon.
Thank you.
Engineers would have found this device already if it wasn't well hidden. Better to rely on my tricorder.
God, this better work this time. I'm so scared.
There's a lot of noise in here. I should scan the device putting out the most radiation to filter it out.
Can you walk closer?
Oh, is that what the issue was? I need...
It's small text.
Very small text that said out of range.
Most other radiation sources in here are well contained. There's definitely tetrametric radiation everywhere.
We're not finishing
Even
this
with
game
the
today.
boosters, it's
No.
getting cleaned out by other sources of radiation in here.
But it's okay, because we planned for this contingency. We'll finish it next week.
Yeah. And we'll play another game if we finish it too quickly.
Yeah, which it'll probably be like 30 minutes next week. The game will be over.
Leakage here, but enough to mask the tetrametric pulses. Easy enough to cancel out. There's still something drowning out the tetrametric radiation. I need to find it so I could filter it out as well.
There's still something drowning out the tetrametric radiation. I better go find it. A space E3, I hear they're releasing a quadcorder. That's fake news. That's fake.
I miss E3.
Jeffrey's tubes
I do
dump harmonics
too.
from all over the ship.
I appreciate Jeff Keighley.
I'm getting a clear tetrametric signal now.
I want to make
For,
them
like-
dance for me on stage again.
I appreciate him filling the gaps of the death of E3 and other things.
I'm tired of looking at like 5 different places for my game news now. I want it to
Yeah.
be in one place again. Someone put
Found
some
it.
weed in here. Nobody noticed the
Err.
fucking gum underneath
Excuse
the...
me. Do you belong here?
What?
Commander Rydek.
We're the
hello?
first
I'm
officer.
sorry.
Oh.
I didn't know it was you.
It's okay, it's okay.
Paul. Calloway, right?
Yes.
Hmm.
You know, it means
From
a
the
lot that you
beginning.
remembered.
Oh yeah!
Are you doing back here? I don't mean to pry, but first officers don't usually go digging around engineering compartments.
Routine check.
Just a routine systems check. We've been having problems with our comms lately.
Ah, that's news to me. I haven't heard anything about it.
Probably because the comm system isn't working.
My
Have you seen
bicorder.
anyone else in here recently that might seem
Hashtag
out of
Pride
the
Month.
ordinary?
Hashtag Pride Month.
Maybe
Hashtag
someone
my
who doesn't work in
bicorder.
engineering.
Not that I can think of, but I can ask around. I'm here almost all the time, but maybe someone else noticed something?
That would be great. Just be discreet about it. I don't want anyone to be alarmed.
Discretion is my specialty.
Be chill.
I'll leave you alone already. Oh, come to think of it, that Hotari woman was down here earlier with Dr. Duvall finishing the last of the bioscans.
Tylus?
He's marinating
be
us.
out of the
He's
ordinary.
marinating us.
Thank you.
Fuck.
He's marinating us.
Very suspicious. You
Sus,
propose
sus.
somebody to be suspicious. It can't be our girlfriend. It can't be.
Maybe Tylus saw something.
It wouldn't make any sense if it was our girlfriend, unless this was like an incredibly elaborate plot.
Hey, babe.
Hey babe, you wouldn't be evil, would you? It's okay if you are. You just please tell me.
Yeah,
Tylus,
I
can I
just
speak to you
need to
for a
know.
Of course. Is something wrong?
Are you
There's
mad at me?
Something happening. I may need your help.
Are you mad at me?
This is important.
How can I help?
When you were in engineering with Dr. Duvall, did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Or anyone?
Not particularly. Why?
The cone
I
of
found
silence.
this hidden in a compartment down there.
This fucked up iPhone.
That's Draconian technology. Does that mean there's a scion on board? But Dr. Duvall bioscanned everyone. Every deck, every crew member. I've seen the logs. She couldn't have been more thorough.
Well, someone evaded detection. Yeah.
Someone evaded detection and planted that device.
You know what's a really easy way to evade detection when everybody gets tests?
Listening.
When you're the person doing the test.
Why we have to find them.
Yeah.
It could be anyone.
That includes both of us.
You want me to get scanned? Better to know for sure, right? I'll admit,
When
I
a
was around the
strip
scions
search.
as much as anybody.
It's fine if we get her
I
scanned.
would feel more comfortable
Yeah.
if you did.
I understand.
I'll take my shirt off if you take yours off.
I trust you. Just like I'm also.
Now it's
I
your
want
turn.
you to also scan
Sure.
me.
Yes, we scan each other.
Scan everybody.
Clear.
We
Okay.
can you just like sexily check the back of my neck for like a weird worm, you know?
Yeah.
I'll take my shirt off, even though you only have to check my neck. But you know, like that's that's what happens in the X-Files. It could be me. All clear. They do John Carpenter's The Thing in an episode of the X-Files, and it's way hornier.
Plenty of time with
Whoa.
Scions as well.
And they do that where they're like, I'll check the back of your neck for a worm. And it's like, whoa, this is the first season, guys.
Few hours. So I'll start by running a scan, tracking everyone who came through engineering over the last day, in reverse order.
This could take forever to sort through the number of people that were in engineering.
I'll filter out the duplicates.
That helps.
I guess.
Don't know.
Filtering for outliers. People who don't work in engineering.
Now this is manageable.
I guess we just do all of them.
Referencing this list with everyone who's traveled to Hotari.
Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't look. It could have been. They could have been got by Miranda.
Yeah. Oh.
No, this can't be right.
It can be very right, and he's gonna be so mad at me.
People that went to Hotari and visited engineering, it could only have been Captain Solano.
Oh my god, the guy that we hate.
While you went down to Delphi.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to take command of the ship.
What a coincidence.
And no one would question it. He's the captain.
This is all too convenient.
As much as I hate to admit it, assuming it's true, it does explain why he was so opposed to getting help from Portal.
And he
I
made
think he's
several
just a
trips to
bitch.
Hotari,
Yeah.
so they had plenty of opportunity to target him.
What
I think
happened
it's
when
too
Dr.
easy.
Duval bioscanned Captain
Uh-huh.
Solano?
That's just it. She never did.
How
Well-
is that possible?
Something more urgent would always come up. There was nothing she
That's
could
not
do.
good.
But performing a bioscan is the only way to be absolutely sure.
I would like to scan the doctor.
That's not going to be easy. First thing I need to do is get this.
We're
device
being little
deployed.
detectives, and we're like, actually,
Be careful.
I know how they write
Good
these.
luck.
The doctor gets
I'll
scanned.
need it.
I just don't remember.
I don't know.
I found
It's
the
so
device.
hard
iPhone.
when watching stuff like this and trying to be like. So I'm trying to be smart right now, but I can't tell if the writers were trying to be this smart. You know?
Yeah.
Located Galvin's ship more precisely. He's in the Usonia system.
So then it
Or if
worked.
they only went so many
This
layers
whole
deep with the
region was one of the
mystery.
most sacred for the ancient Takan. What many consider the birthplace of our civilization. See these comets and planetoids in the outer orbits? Based on their current trajectory, that's Galvin's destination. And legend tells us it's the location of what was once our largest arsenal. Not that we needed it in the late stages of the Empire, but it was there as a precaution nonetheless.
What kind of weapons are in this arsenal?
It's difficult to know what would have survived from the time of the Empire, but be assured.
They get there and it's just a bunch of Nerf
damage
guns.
they have done so far by altering your current technology will be minuscule.
Yeah, I don't know why I asked, because it's obviously gonna be like, what galaxy ending
If Galvin
horrible.
and the other side secure the arsenal, they will become extremely dangerous. My people had such power at the height of the Empire. The Takan were as gods, keeping absolute control over countless worlds.
While we're in the middle of this, it is making me think, like, in my perfect Star Trek, no, like, world-ending, like, powers like this. Like, this stuff in Star Trek is so, it kills the drama so easily. Like, oh, they've got so much power, like, everything everything is like world-ending stakes. I don't want any world-ending stakes. I want small stakes disputes, issues between two fucking nerds. Like, oh, we want this, like, scientist to get off of our back and they're really annoying us. And that's what the whole episode is about. Like, it's just this guy really wants to study the sun and nobody wants him to be there and we have to deliberate on the ethics of him being able to continue to study. Like, I don't know. Nerd fights. I want nerd fights. I don't want every single, like, I don't want a 10-episode arc about the galaxy, the fate of the entire galaxy resting on the hands of one single person. I'm like, it sucks all the air out of the room. Like, there's no fun in that for me. Like, why would you make a TV show about that? It's like one thing to do a movie about that, but honestly, my favorite Star Trek movie is the one with the whales, which, like, there are stakes in the whale movie. Like, Earth is at stake in the whale movie. If they don't rescue these whales, then, like, the aliens are gonna basically, overhydrate the planet, I guess. Like, it means the end of Earth if they don't go back in time to save whales. But they go back in time to save whales. Like, they have plenty of time. Like, they have all the time in the world to go back with their whales. It's just sort of like a series of great shenanigans that lead to them getting their whales, and then they go back. We need, like, a Whale Trek 2. Exactly. Whale Trek is so good. I love Whale Trek.
It's the best. It's the peak.
It's peak. It's funny because I was watching Vinny Vinesauce play Peak, and he mentioned how it reminded him of Star Trek 5. So. And I said out loud, "Go climb a rock," which is the shirt that Kirk wears in that movie. It's lucky they always happen to be where the ending is happening. It's happening constantly with all of the ships. Like it doesn't make any sense in the universe of Star Trek for everything to be world-ending stakes.
Yeah.
And it's way more interesting and way more compelling to have, like, realistic conflicts between, like, different groups of people who are having arguments over resources or, like, culture or romance. Like, all of these things are way more compelling than, like, we need to get the data, the MacGuffin, to stop this overpowered god from blowing everybody up in the whole universe, everything. I'm like, what are we doing here? Like, because I have no, like, that I have no knowledge, I have no world where I would be doing that, you know? But maybe I have to mediate a conflict between two of my friends who are mad at each other. Like, I don't, like I don't have any point of reference of contact. I don't need my space epic to be like that. Anyways. Whale Trek was the first Star Trek movie you saw in theaters. Whale Trek movie was the first Star Trek movie. I didn't see it in theaters, though. But it was the movie that made me go, oh, I think Star Trek is awesome, actually. And I was right, but I was also a little bit wrong. It's just that the whale movie is awesome. And then stuff that's like that is also awesome.
Yeah.
Whale Trek was the first Star Trek movie I saw also, and also the last one that Yuzu saw, because Yuzu doesn't want to be a nerd with us. Starfleet Command must be
fine.
Starfleet Command must be so depressed. Oh, great, the third universe-ending event today. But that's why people really enjoyed, like, Lower Decks versus the other, like, new Trek shows, is because the stakes were a lot, like, were minuscule in comparison. They were just a bunch of fucking losers, like, getting into trouble occasionally. Like, I don't know.
There's an episode about how the officers just really want to go to an exclusive party.
Yeah,
and trying to figure out how to get into a VIP party.
Yeah, that's what I want. This, like, they want to sneak into a VIP party, and that's the whole episode. I'm like, yep, that's what I need. There's a whole episode about a rogue robot getting stuck on a planet full of bird people, and she ingratiates herself into that culture of bird people, and it's a whole entire ridiculous
Mary's
thing.
a hot bird guy.
Oh, and the robot, her name is Peanut Hamper. She gets a hot bird husband. It's crazy. It's so good. Anyway.
We should watch Whale Movie for summer Discord movie night.
I think Whale Movie is a summer movie.
Yeah. Put it on the list.
Put it on the list.
Put it on the list for the running.
The presence of this device is worrying. It's highly likely it was placed here by a scion hidden among your crew.
Among
and
us.
It's unlikely this interference device was the scion saboteur's only trap. If we reach Galvan and the saboteur cripples your ship, we will be at their mercy. Even my powers will not be able to protect us. Do you know who it is? They may well do more damage if left alone. Time is not on your side.
I don't give a fuck about him. I'm not entirely convinced that it's him, but I don't give a fuck about him.
I don't know
I knew
why.
there was a reason I didn't like him. That explains it. Bioforming was so rare in the time of
Loves me.
Proof of your claim is something you
Even somebody gets canceled on the internet.
We have to bioscan him. I'll talk to Dr. Duvall.
I feel like, yeah, he pushed back
Told me
against Portal's help,
I never imagined this was what was wrong.
but I feel like if he was evil, he would have pushed back harder.
That would explain why Solana was
He's the
being too lazy for a
captain.
bio-
He could have totally
As the ship's
prevented
doctor, you have the authority to declare him
Portal's
unfit
access to the
serve.
ship.
If you're right, this is the worst case scenario.
And the doctor is the only person on the ship that can decide whether or not the doctor isn't fit to serve. We just need to scan him. We should scan him.
Challenging your own captain is a tall order.
Doctor, I'd like to scan you and then you scan the captain so I can trust what you say.
That's it. The end of your career. Maybe your life.
I am. I have to be.
I'm not absolutely certain, but you know.
what this is going to take. I'm in. But we can't pull this off with just the two of us.
The hell was that?
I
Just the
technically
two of
want to
us.
Make Solano undergo a scan, but in reality, he can and
We
will
can make it if we try.
We need at least another member of the senior staff to support your claim. Or this could all blow up in our faces. You better think long
We need to
and hard about
just
who
scan
you trust.
him.
Yeah.
Just do it secret style. I want to scan the doctor.
The doctor can, yeah, scan the doctor. The doctor can approach the captain and say, we need to do this scan. As the ship's doctor, I'm not letting you leave until we scan you.
Yeah.
They have the authority to do that.
And like, it's literally just a scan, dude. It's not like, it's not even like a blood test like they did in Deep Space Nine.
Stuck at impulse power.
These motherfuckers are Dominion War veterans. What the fuck are you doing skipping
Yeah,
out on
what
your
the hell?
scan? Like,
You guys are supposed to have protocols for imposters.
Yeah, but they won't get to wherever they were headed at this rate. They're just limping along now.
So where does that put us?
Maybe I can answer that.
for those unaware, it like a decade or less than a decade before the events of what we're in right now, Starfleet went through the Dominion War, which they faced off against aliens known as the Dominion, and they were changelings, so they could make themselves look like anybody. Perfect for imposter among us. All right, so they did blood tests, you know, much like John Carpenter's The Thing, because the changelings didn't have blood or like internal organs, so you could pretty easily determine if they were if they were real people or not by doing a blood test. And there's a great episode where Earth is you know, possibly going under martial law, and they're like, we have to do blood tests for like everybody on the who's like related to senior staff, and they're like, no, actually, like my privacy is worth more than that. It's like, oh, it's such a good episode. And it's like, yeah, actually they're using the Dominion War as a way to grab power and institute martial law on Earth. And it's like, oh fuck, like it's really great storytelling and asking like important questions. I'm like, ugh, it's so fucking good. But as Starfleet officers, like, they did it all the time because they had to, because they're in starships, and it was a constant thing to be worried about. And so the idea that this guy is evading scans is like kind of insane. Because he would have served in the Dominion War, unless he was like horribly sick when that happened. I don't know. Because like our character did.
Course. Drastically.
Yeah.
They're headed here. Usonius.
What was the?
They might stop there.
Can we use the Zeldy's comms?
What was the big thing that
Comm systems are locked.
the ship went through that they were
Grab
talking about
hold.
at the beginning of the game that they had a bunch of repairs for and they lost a bunch of crew? But that wasn't part of a war thing. That was just like
It was like
that
routine.
was an accident.
It was like the warp core blew up, but like not.
They were like testing
might not be
something,
that.
right?
Yeah, they were doing tests of some kind, or they were doing like scientific scans, and the captain made the wrong call, and people died.
Right. Okay.
Oh. I should let the character crack his head open once in a while. For enrichment.
The inertial dampeners can barely keep up. If they keep forcing this ship to make these short warp jumps, they're going to tear it apart.
Zeldy is still made by Lydian hands, despite all this Takan corruption. It will hold.
And we just gotta stay safe until Starfleet can find us.
We're chillin'!
Your people. Is there somewhere you go when you die?
Life after death? No. On my homeworld, some people think they can cheat death in a way by joining with the Trill symbiont. But that's not a life to me.
What about you? Is there another plane of existence for you?
YOLO!
As I get older, I think about it more.
Fucking YOLO.
We only get one life to live. I'm not counting on anything coming after I close my eyes for the last time.
Then you may never understand this, but please try.
YOLO.
My people have a special journey. When Lydians die, we rejoin our comrades, family, and ancestors.
So like Klingon.
Grounds of Cirella?
That is just one part of it, but yes, death is not the end for us. So, even if some part of Itasca remains, by letting the Takan use her body, at best we are delaying the
I'm familiar with the concept of an afterlife.
Worst,
Thank you.
we are leaving her as a prisoner
Do you know?
of her own mind.
Have you seen that like
You want to save the
post or video? I can't remember on the internet. That's like.
Now that I've seen it happen, does it make me
I'm-
a hypocrite to say he has a point?
I'm this minority. We love our family, food, and whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like talking about
We're,
just most cultures.
We're obsessed with our family, food, and our music. And it's like, yeah. That's literally all of
most
them.
cultures other than like white people. That's what this feels like to me. It's like we're different from humans. We believe in an afterlife. Yeah, like every other alien race.
Have you've seen the episode of Very Important People with Ifiwadiwe as the alien, where he's like, you guys, you might not understand this, but on my planet, when it's cold, we don extra layers. and when it's hot, we take off some of those layers. You might not understand this. That's the funniest shit in the world to me. Like, alien being like, now this may be a foreign concept to humans, but they're like, no, we have that one. We have that one.
Maybe that's you.
Right?
I think Itasca would want to be released. To think of what she could be going through right now. It's a torturous idea.
We can still
I
try.
know it's awful to think about, but if they're still alive, we can still try to help them. We lose that option once they're dead.
I had a sister, a twin. It's very rare among the Trill.
You never told me that.
She was one of the youngest hosts to ever join with a symbiont. A sentient creature that lives in our body.
For those of you who don't know about Trill.
The symbiont can bring centuries of knowledge and wisdom to the host. But sometimes, the symbiont personality suppresses the host entirely. My sister was the closest person in the world to me. I knew she would be different after joining. But she drew more and more distant. The room we shared growing up was foreign to the both of us. And eventually she, or whoever she'd become, cut me out entirely.
That's crazy!
So
Yeah, that would suck.
That's so good!
I couldn't stand the thought of seeing her. Someone who looked like my sister. Sounded like her. But wasn't.
So, losing Miranda like this, it opened an old wound.
Never really closed up in the first place.
That's so good. No wonder she's like got issues with
Bonds are
symbionts.
not made by what runs through your veins, but the blood you spilled together. Itasca was my family in that way. I want you to know there is nothing I won't sacrifice to win this fight. But if we're lucky enough to survive, I'd
Thanks,
be honored
Squidward.
if you'd count me as one of your tribe.
Thanks, Squidward.
As Itasca was.
Even a couple of engineers like us.
You are many things.
You're already our friend, Squidward.
I don't need to wait that long. We've bled together. No one else will know what we've been through. That makes us
We're trauma bonded.
right here.
I'll take that.
All right, we have a 3-minute ad break, so I'm gonna yap some more.
Okay.
Maybe it's a good idea to refill my water because I'm out.
I love that emote.
That's a cute emo. That's who is that? Who is that? That is Spree. That's Semi-Spree. Very cute little sprout design. We must spill blood together. I'll be right back, but I have something I want to say about like only humans humans might not be familiar with this concept that we have. It's very alien, but I've got something to say on that. But I'll be right back. Gotta get water. See y'all in a second. Hello. Thank you for
Hi.
waiting. Thank you for waiting. Okay, what I wanted to say about aliens being like you guys might not have this human concept. What I really like to think about when I watch Star Trek, usually when they have a lot of aliens, there's like a very core like a core noun that they like have like a lot of belief centered around. So like for Vulcans it's logic. Romulans they've decided it's candor. Ferengi it's capitalism. It profit. That's like they use these words like textually, like they have like a core belief. For Klingons it's honor. And I like to think about what that would be for humans, and like in an infinite galaxy where there could be aliens out there, I like to think about what are the core traits of humanity that you could pick out. For Kirk, it's alien women. And or just like in like pieces of media, you know? Like I really like when humans are depicted in this piece of alien media like this. For me, I'm like two core traits are like tenacity and creativity. What's the thing that was like a meme for a while? The indomitable human spirit. Like I love that. But mainly one of my favorite movies of all time is The World's End. The third movie in the Edgar Wright Cornetto trilogy. Like the ending of that movie and the way that these humans talk to these like overpowered aliens and basically tell them to fuck off. Like and I'm like, this like stubbornness is a human, curiosity is the other one. Like the big three for me are curiosity, creativity, and tenacity. Like those are like three things that I like to think might not be like uniquely human traits, but I think that those three traits say a lot about humanity, you know?
I see a lot of alien things that talk about humanity's like capacity for change.
Yeah.
And adaptability, which I always like.
I always really like when humans are depicted in something as well, in that they just like care so much. Like I don't think that necessarily would be a unique. I think that aliens to me, I think a lot of like is really difficult about the idea of space travel. I think you would have to be dealing with like social creatures. Oh, music's a bit loud. I'll turn it down. Turn down the ELO. And big trucks. No, I really like when aliens, like this happens in Star Trek sometimes, where they're like, it's illogical for humans to care as much as they do. You know? The thing of like, you know, saving a little baby bird that like falls out of its nest because you just care so much. I'm like, I think that's just like a trait of all creatures that have like social tendencies, but I do think I love to see it. I love to see it when it's like, I think that humanity is marked by how much it cares for its fellow man and also beyond. I'm like, oh, that's so good. Helping an alien that tried to hurt you, yes. Like,
radical compassion.
Radical compassion is so good. I just eat that. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. I eat that shit up. Because I care a lot. Radical compassion is just... Oh, it's good shit. I'm gonna love you so hard, and you're gonna have to deal with it. Oh! We got a raid. Just be nice. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hello. Welcome on in, Dallas. Say, if you don't know me, I'm BZ. I'm here with my friend.
I'm Pat. I'm a small Bigfoot.
I'm a Jersey Devil. Welcome on in if you don't know me. Wait, I just said I'm BZ. But welcome on in, Raiders. We just got back from a little BRB. We are playing Star Trek Resurgence today. And I think it's been a hot second since I mentioned. I'm doing fellow Trekkie. Hell yes. We were just yapping about the indomitable human spirit.
What?
But it's been a hot second since I told people. I'm doing a special charity stream on Monday. So if you guys want a little DJ, little special DJ, we're holding a one of a kind BZ rave, 2 p.m. PST, 5 p.m. ET. We're raising money for the Trans Empowerment Project to help fundraise money for two-spirit, trans, intersex, and gender-expansive individuals who need a lot of help in this difficult time. So yeah, come and check that out. Thank you so much from a trans man. It's hard out there. And I want to do my part, and we were talking about radical compassion. I think it's, important more than ever to spread joy, to stave off, fight off hopelessness, fight off hopelessness, do what we can, mutual aid, care for your fellow person, and have fun while doing it, because they want you to be hopeless, and I want you all to have hope. And I want you to have fun, because we need to build a better world. The thing I keep thinking in my head is, I will hold your hand through hell. It may be hell, but I'll hold your hand through it, Yeah. So I keep feeling that and thinking that, and maybe you need to remind yourself of that too. We are holding each other's hands through hell. And you've got lovely hands. Do you moisturize? You can hold my ear. My hoof is kind of like, wait, can I? Here you go. Over my hoof to you. I'm a hand model. Wow. So yeah, if that's the kind of thing that you're interested in, come and check it out. Yeah, it's gonna be a raid train, so there's gonna be a lot of people doing fundraising throughout the whole week next week. So come check it out. All right, let's get back into some Star Trek time, I think.
Yeah,
because we're moving fast, because we've got places to be is held.
We gotta find that imposter. We gotta
madness. Is held.
Ooh.
Holding you.
Is that the Veskar?
Vriska.
Not anymore. They've corrupted it, just like the Zeldi.
Now there are 2 ships.
So fucked up looking. They ruined my ship.
It certainly doesn't bode well for the crew of the Veskar. So many lives stolen.
We're really at the heart of this fight now. We just gotta figure out what we're gonna do about it.
This doesn't
Excited about Strange New World Season 4?
You don't think they're just meeting their buddies?
Less than a month.
Maybe.
Less than a month. Is it Season 4 or Season 3?
Season 3.
Season 3. I was like, wait, we only watched 2 seasons. Where'd the third one go?
I can't even like remember because they're so short that I
It's
can't
basically the
categorize them
second
correctly.
season. If we're being honest with ourselves, it's the second season. It's the second
Mhm.
season. They've just decided to split up a regular season of television across 2 seasons, but I'm very excited about season 3 too. I'm just there's a lot of very interesting visual things going on in the trailers that I've seen that I'm like, ooh, are we doing more fun episodes? Are we having more fun? I would like it if they stop doing shit like romantic shit with Spock. It's really pissing me off, but
Prepare for transfer.
I am not immune to going goo-goo-eyed at like original series aesthetic stuff where we've got shapes and colors and lighting.
Scanning.
I'm excited for the 70s themed episode.
Yes!
His Zeldy's dropped to minimal power levels.
It's running off just the one warp core now.
Why are people so obsessed with Spock? Not me.
He's the best.
not me or Pat. We're not.
Yeah. Puts away my decorated photo card of Spock that's hanging on my microphone arm.
Yeah, turns my Bishojo Spock anime girl figurine, turns her in the opposite direction so she doesn't look at me.
Yeah.
Something wrong, Captain?
She's up there on the shelf. I'm looking at her right now.
I've got my little Spock rubber ducky sitting on my monitor looking at me. We're so normal about Spock here. I just don't like when they pair him off with women. I think that Spock, I just don't. First off, he's gay. Second, like the Spock's swag.
This is a topic we've covered so many times, and we're gonna. This is our thesis.
It's not just my thesis. It's also fucking Isaac Asimov's thesis. Like, okay, there's a great a letter. Leonard Nimoy wrote a letter to one of the big 3 science fiction authors of the time, Isaac Asimov, and wrote, "Can you tell me why women are so obsessed with Spock? Is it because he's intelligent?" And Isaac Asimov went, "No, women don't like me. It's because he's
I'm smart and they don't like me.
I'm smart and women don't like me. They like Spock because he is unattainable and that they want to catch him and fix him." And I'm like, you ruin his swag when you put him in these chemistry-less relationships with women. So
You're letting him be caught.
You can't let him be caught. It's about he is a yearner's. He is the yearner's yearn. Like you have to let him yearn, and you have to let him gaze longingly at Kirk, and let Kirk gaze longingly at him.
It's kind of crazy that Roddenberry got it right with original Spock. Original Spock doesn't fuck anybody.
No.
He dies a lonely old man.
He's so sexless.
Has a good job. But
he's so sexless, except in that one episode that everybody talks about.
Yeah.
I think you're giving Roddenberry too much credit. I think that
That's why I said I'm surprised.
Yeah, I think that credit goes directly to Leonard Nimoy, personally.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. And here's the thing, it's so crazy, is that I think that current Spock is very sexy. Not hairy enough, but he is very sexy. And he's got a fat ass. And I just think I need them to stop putting him in situations. They're doing so much shit to my boy. Like, they're putting him in situations, they're making him say shit he would not say. And it's crazy to me, because I defend the Whale movie, where he says shit like that. But I'm like, you're not doing it right. They haven't earned it.
They made him eat bacon on an episode.
And
that's insane.
And they're doing a lot of weird stuff where like, oh, we're making him human for an episode, but like they're doing weird shit where it's like Vulcans act that way because of their biology, but it's not true. It's just their culture. Yeah, Amok Time is the episode where he's horny. Amok Time is the episode where he's so horny and then he gets into a ground wrestling match with Kirk. And kills him and then is so upset about killing him that he's not horny anymore. And that's the that's the episode. Yep. I'm actually not horny. I'm just so sad that I killed my boyfriend. I mean my friend.
And I'm so relieved to find that he's alive that I like smile and shout with joy. But no, I didn't do that actually.
I have been and always shall be your friend. Okay, get a fucking room.
Oh.
Like nobody gets it until you actually watch the original series, and then you're like, whoa, okay, I see why Housewives were like going kind of crazy over this. It's the yearning. It's same thing is true of X-Files. They don't know how to write a good yearn anymore because they only write 10-episode seasons. Anyway, I like Vulcans would respect the curiosity, but not actually go against their morals and consume flesh. Yes!
Insane that even Spock, as like temporarily being turned human, would eat bacon.
I like it when Vulcans smell shit like bacon and they like turn up their nose and they're like, it's disgusting, it's so powerful. Like, that's what I like. I do like the gif of him doing the rainbow thing like in SpongeBob.
In fact, I was just going to call.
Oh, we have to...
I needed down in engineering.
We're accusing our captain of being imposter among us. Just to catch you all up to speed.
Scan him.
Bacon has such a strong and distinct smell. I think that Vulcans would find it disgusting.
Want a Sprite cranberry?
My God, Bonnie! Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for subscribing for 25 months. Woo!
Wow.
Could it be Star Trek? I can't actually move. Oh, I just have to pick an ally. God, did we talk to this guy like ever? It's gotta be her, right? Because she's my buddy.
Yeah, we did save her fingers.
Yeah, Giga Chad hates us.
Lieutenant Bedrosian, a word, please.
Yes, Commander.
Ally! This game of Among Us is super high def.
Listen, the captain may have been compromised.
What?
I have every reason to believe he has been bioformed and is now actively working against us.
Hold on. This makes no sense. Did Portal do something to you?
I'm dead serious. Someone is sabotaging the mission. They planted a Taconian device.
Should have started with someone is sabotaging the mission.
Captain Solano was
we've reduced
while we were on Delphi RD4.
the people down to the captain.
He purposely evaded Dr. Duvall's bioscan. He's not Captain Solano anymore.
I don't trust her. She's fine. She literally nearly killed herself with the ship. I think she's fine.
Yeah.
The ship? Because if you are, that's one hell of a bold move.
I already have is crazy.
Absolutely sure you have your facts straight.
As first
I really don't know if I do. I don't want to take control of the ship. I just want to scan the captain.
I guess that part. I read the manual.
It's not an option.
But without
because this is a video game.
About mutiny.
I have Duvall's support.
She likes it.
We're going to ask the captain to undergo a bioscan. When he refuses, I need you to back me up.
Okay.
That's all I want. Thank you.
That's a reasonable plan of action.
My safety over the lives of a dozen Illydians.
So true, girly. Bestie.
Bestie.
If you made the right call. But if it's why I'm here now, able to help you save the Resolute, maybe the whole Federation? Then I'm glad you did.
They put so much effort into the eyebrow rigging specifically because they knew they had to animate Spock.
I'm with you no matter what. When do we act?
Now. Dr. Duvall is already on the bridge.
All right. I'm ready.
Yes, girly pop mutiny! Let's go!
Yay.
I love a mutiny. I love the smell of mutiny in the morning.
What about the mutiny at the beginning of Discovery? Did you like that?
I don't even
It was an
remember
interesting
it.
start.
I don't even who was mutinying at that part.
Michael.
It's now or never.
Oh, that one sucked. Well, no, it was fine. Actually, as for all the stuff that happened in Discovery, I liked that part, but she was like insane for it. I think that
insane for it.
she was insane for it, but like everything that like had been, I was like, okay, we're starting with some bold stuff here. And then when the ship was like getting like blasted apart and she was stuck in her jail cell from the failed mutiny, that was so good.
That was good. And pretty much only downhill from there.
Did you like any of Discovery? Here's the thing that's crazy about Discovery is like I liked a lot of the characters in Discovery. I think that like the whole of it pissed me off so fucking bad that I can't even, it's at the bottom of my Star Trek list easily. Doug Jones is fantastic. I love Saru. I really enjoyed Tilly. I think Stamets is a lot of fun. There's like a lot of characters in there that I really enjoy. It really suffers from trying to do like a grand movie plot line over the course of 10 episodes. So it simultaneously has the worst stakes ever and drags it out over what should be like a 3-episode parter. Like something that would be like a 3-part episode or at most like a 6-part episode in DS9 is dragged out over 10 hour-long episodes, and most of the time they're just running around collecting data, just like data.
Yeah.
Like they're looking for, they're like, we have to go to the space station to get information. Like, can we meet a person? Can we go to a planet? Can we do like anything of like any visual value? Like
They kept like name dropping planets that we knew, and we're like, oh my god, we get to go to this place. But they don't. They just like go to like a space station near it.
yeah, they like there was like maybe 2 episodes where they went to a planet, right?
Yeah,
and
they
like
went to
some,
Trill.
like yeah, they go to Trill that one time, but they don't even spend that much time on those planets. Like it's so like that's so it makes me very angry. Preaching to, can we discover some things? Yeah, I would love to discover things. That'd be awesome. And yeah, I liked a lot of the characters, but just sort of what it's just so contrived. The plot lines were just not good. And it's crazy because I think that like they're doing a better job of that with Strange New Worlds, but it has the opposite problem where they're doing episodic stuff that is smaller scale and more interesting. But I don't really like any of the characters, including Spock, which I'm like, something is deeply wrong. Something's deeply wrong that I don't really care about any of these characters in a meaningful way. And one of them is one of my favorite characters of all time.
It doesn't say very good things when one of our favorite characters on Strange New Worlds is Kirk's brother, Sam.
Oh, I do love Sam! And his funny mustache.
More than Spock.
It was the episode where Boimler and Mariner come in from lower decks, they stick out like banana in a smoothie in a way that is so charming. I'm like, oh my god, I love them. I love them. No offense, I really love the direction Strange New Worlds is going. I think it's actually really on brand for Star Trek to have the first season or 2 be questionable. Very much so. Very much so. And I do consider season 1 and season 2 of Strange New Worlds to actually be the same season. Because at any time a season is 10 episodes long, I'm like, no, it's not. You're lying. You're a liar. I have issues with how much they love eugenics in their writing. I think it's kind of I take a lot of issue with La'an Noonien Singh, and whenever they're doing stuff with her, she's like, "Oh, the kids on the playground will make fun of me, because my great grandfather was Hitler." I'm like, yeah, dude, your name is Badolf Hitler. Like, I don't know why your parents named you that. Like, she still has his last name and has practically the same name as him.
Yeah.
I think her name is, like, the character in original Star Trek, his name is Khan Noonien Singh. And so her name is La'an Noonien Singh. Like, oh my god, did, like, nobody get married at any point in the last, like, 5 generations of people that, you know, like, what are we doing here?
Change your name, girl.
Change your fucking name. You can just get a new one. Like, the fact that people got married and they decided to keep the last name Hitler is crazy. Like, I don't know. And her name, her name is one letter off, and it's the next letter in the alphabet. Like, what are we doing here?
So she has that and then she's also just, like, constantly racist, mostly about the Gorn, but also other things.
She's so racist to the Gorn, and I'm like, oh my god.
Like, I understand you had you know, the Gorn, like, raised you for food, but
my issue with her, like, having issues with the Gorn is that there's barely any pushback from the other people around her being like, yo, you're being incredibly racist right now and you need to reel it the fuck in. Like, there's, like, never any pushback. I'm like, that's crazy. You guys are not supposed to be like this. Oh my god. Oh no, Jack Lantern. I'm gonna keep that one in the auto mod just because reasons. I think Pat can see it too anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, shit like that happens all the time, and people are like, I have to just get a new name. And it's like, it's not, I don't think it's the most insane. Such an unfortunate name. Yeah. It's just, yeah. So that's crazy. And she's not even the only other character that's got eugenics things going on, because they're also doing eugenics things with Una Chin Riley. It's so crazy to me, like, that they're so obsessed with, like, bringing back characters from the original series, but they don't look or act anything like themselves. I think sort of the extrapolation on Una is interesting, because I don't think that she had much to do in the pilot of Star Trek, but, like, I have issues with Uhura in that she is not the same character to me. Like, I get that they're trying to do a thing where she's like a cadet coming into her own confidence, but, like, I'm not really interested in seeing that version of Uhura, because the version of Uhura that is near and dear to my heart is, like, the kind of woman who would call me baby and I would swoon. Like, she, like, you know, like, I want to see that Uhura. I don't really want to see this one who's, like, not super confident and tripping over herself. Like, obviously that's not the adversity I would like to see her come into her own with. I don't know. I don't hate her. I just, you know, I would love to see Uhura again the way I love Uhura, you know? She's a baby. But, like, they're making the decision for this to be a prequel series, you know? And, like, we didn't know how old she was. Like, she wasn't, like, a novice in the original series. Like, she didn't have to be a cadet in this one. So, I don't know. It's just not for me. I just don't find it compelling. Yeah. That's just me. And what they're doing with
we like to see in characters and stuff.
Yeah. And then what they're doing with Spock is criminal. And we've said this. We've said this.
Yeah, and like we've said before, it could totally turn around in future seasons. We totally flipped our opinion of Enterprise in like the last season and a half.
I fucking loved Picard season 2.
Yeah, Picard season 2 was awesome.
Which is crazy. It makes me feel like an insane person when I say that. And I'm like, I liked that. I liked that. That was fun.
Our opinions could totally change at any time, and we're happy to. If we don't like something and something happens to change that, we're completely ready to love something instead.
Yeah, it's like we have enough narratives of women being insecure and a bumbling girl until they come into their own. Yeah, it's like well, we have like a lot. It's crazy the amount of women that are on screen and how they all perform very important roles in their day-to-day jobs on the Enterprise in Strange New Worlds. It's shocking to me that I don't like any of them except for who is the woman, the crazy woman?
Carol Kane.
Except for Carol Kane. I fucking love Carol Kane. She's awesome, and I'm so happy every single time that she's on screen. Because my thing with Star Trek is I don't care if it's good. I care if it has sauce. It just needs sauce, you know? And sometimes it's not good and it doesn't have the sauce. Sometimes it's good, not good and it has sauce. Sometimes it's good and it doesn't have sauce, you know? What do you think of Nurse Chapel? I forgot about her for a second.
She could be good. Well, she suffers because most of her on-screen time is about wanting to be in a relationship with Spock.
Which I don't think is that weird because she did have a crush on him. Like, that makes sense that she had a crush on him. A lot of my issues with Chapel, like, first off, stem from I hate the way she looks. Like, I hate, but the makeup and costuming department have done her dirty. Her hair looks whack. Her uniform is whack. It makes it like she's like glowing on the screen in a not good way every single time she's there. And it just like raises my hackles in a way that I get really annoying about because I really like makeup and fashion and hair. And that's one thing that I really enjoy about the original series. And they had women in the original series who had literal like crazy ass like basket for hair designs, like truly batshit insane stuff. And so what they did with Chapel's hair, like it's so stringy, and I'm sorry, I'm getting stuck up on like the visual things, but it's truly so important to me. Because like anytime they try to do original series stuff, they lack the visual sauce of what made the original series so good. Yeah, I wish she had big poofy hair, and I wish she had better plot lines that didn't involve Spock. Because
I like her episode with M'Benga, where they were like about their trauma, their shared trauma, when the Klingon ambassador was coming on.
That Klingon ambassador episode was pretty good. I like that.
I like that stuff, but she doesn't get a whole lot of that.
Yeah, she doesn't. I would love to see her get a little bit more of anything that doesn't also revolve around Spock. Because even the stuff where she's like, this episode isn't about Spock, I'm like, well, it is about Spock because you did bring him up. Like, like, okay. A lot of the episodes really honored the original format of episodic adventures. Yes, they have some bangers. I've discussed this at length on my stream, where I think Star Trek, more than I think any other series that I've watched, this is true of X-Files too, but it can really be broken down into bangers and clunkers. And when I watch with Pat, I'm like, this one's a banger, this one's a clunker. Like the episode where M'Benga's kid is playing pretend with all of the people on the ship, and they're doing like a little Renaissance fair on the ship. I liked that. That one's really good. Really
The
enjoyed the
musical
Lower Decks
episode?
episode. The musical episode's a lot of fun.
Mhm.
I don't remember if I ended up liking the end of it. I'd have to watch it again, but the one where they're on the amnesia planet, you know? Did you hate the amnesia planet? I thought there was some interesting stuff going on when they went to amnesia planet.
Yeah, I didn't really care for that one, but you liked it.
I liked it. I liked Amnesia Planet. That was one, like, I liked seeing. Honestly, it's one of the series where I'm like, I think the captain might be one of my more favorite characters. I think that Pike is kind of a compelling, like, in his own right. The stuff where he knows he's going to die, but he's like powering through it. It's so fun. Voyager was a clunker, right? The whole thing. No, some episodes in Voyager are bangers. It's the banger to clunker ratio. Even when it is majority clunker, there are still some bangers, right? Like we can score the entirety of a series based on their episodes on whether or not they get a +2 or a -2. And Voyager is in fact in the negatives, but that does not mean that every single episode was a -2. Do you see me?
New Trek, the main thing that New Trek is suffering from is that they're not allowed enough episodes.
Yep.
So
to get their score back up.
really stick out because there just isn't that much of them.
Or they're so like, instead of doing like a contained episode, it's like 10 episodes. And if you don't like the overarching plot of what's going on, and it's just going to drag it out over the entire 10 episodes. And then that's just a -2 for the entire season, which is what happened with Discovery. except like that one, there's like one episode in season 1 where they have Dwight Schrute like playing the villain. And I'm like, this is crazy. This is a banger. That one was good.
The mud episodes are good.
It's not like it's like in the Mouth of Madness, but it's not in the Mouth of Madness. It's like something parodying off of that. I forget what it is called exactly, but that one's crazy. It's like something to make the maddest men go, something to say that, I don't know. It's crazy. As if anyone is allowed enough episodes these days. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's for Strange New Worlds to get canceled after 5 seasons is lucky. It is survived longer than, you know. This reminds me of the wet dry discussion. Shows the wet dry is sauce and without sauce, okay?
Yeah.
So like a soap opera is bad typically. A soap opera typically is bad in terms of like it's not going to win an Oscar, right? And like classification of whether or not it gets 10 points based on like a critic. And like wetness is does it have like drama and sauce and like you want to talk about it? Is there room to like play? Does it make you think? You know? So like to me is like Minecraft is an objectively bad movie, but it is an objectively wet movie. Does that make sense? I didn't like it. I didn't like that sauce. I didn't want to eat it. But that was, I think, based off of like the general population's reception of the Minecraft movie, they went, that movie's bad, but I like it. And it's fun. It's wet. So, and the way that I describe this with Star Trek specifically is that The Next Generation is good and dry. Deep Space Nine is good and wet. Voyager is bad and wet. Enterprise is bad and dry. That's sort of your 4-corner, you know, not Punnett Square, but you know the one.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they all align on this chart.
Yeah.
Unless we're
Discovery
talking about
was bad. It was pretty wet, but we just really didn't like the flavor.
Yeah. Unless we're talking about the like last quarter of season 3 of Enterprise and anything involving Trip and T'Pol's relationship in season 4, that's wet.
That was so saucy.
That's sauce.
Do you have any standout episodes of Voyager? I mean,
that I would
a lot
consider
of the
good.
Doctor episodes.
I
good.
love
Yeah.
the Doctor. The Doctor is so fun. Like, the thing that's so difficult about Voyager is that when I think about Voyager episodes in particular, I think about some of the worst ones, aka Threshold. I loved their time travel arc where they go back to the 90s and they have Tuvok wearing a do-rag.
Yeah.
I love that. That I thought was like this is good and fun. I liked that. Threshold is the one with the lizards. Yeah, that's the lizard one.
I
won
liked
an Emmy, I think.
Irish Village holodeck episodes.
Those are good. The Irish Village holodeck episodes are a lot of fun. I feel like it's cheating to go like best episodes of Enterprise. Not Enterprise, best episodes of Voyager. Because there definitely are some bangers in there. Now, if you ask me to name some best episodes of Deep Space Nine, I'm like Duet, Waltz, In the Pale Moonlight, like there's so many. What's the one where they're all the station is trying to kill them? Empok Nor. There's so many really good episodes of Deep Space Nine that I know the names of a lot of them. That's my difficulties. I usually don't know the names of a lot of them. But I do think at least like Voyager has a lot of very Run Along Home. The fact that Run Along Home is like that's the bottom tier. Like I've seen people argue about like what's better, Next Generation or Deep Space Nine, and people are like, what are the worst episodes of Deep Space Nine? Run Along Home? That's it. What are the worst episodes of Next Generation? It's a longer list. Like the banger to clunker ratio. The banger to clunker ratio. It's a thing. I think Run Along Home is actually a lot of fun. I rewatched it somewhat recently, and I think it's cheesy in a way that is honestly really endearing. So, I'm like I gotta think of some Voyager episodes. Best Voyager episodes. We're getting off topic.
Yeah. I think particularly of the one Doctor episode with the other EMH that is just a huge bitch to him.
Yes! Oh my god! When he transfers over to that other ship and it's just the two emergency medical holograms having to work together in their like useless capacity. Oh, that was so good. I love the episode where they have the dinosaur people. They have dinosaur people in the quadrant, and it's like it's kind of like a court episode where the scientists are trying to provide compelling evidence that humans and their like dinosaur alien species have like they share a common ancestor. That episode fucks. That one's really good. Also the one where the Doctor wakes up in his programming and it's been like millennia since the events of Voyager and like there are aliens there that are convinced based on archaeological records that the people of the people on board Voyager were like deeply evil. And they're like playing like it's not like the mirror universe. It's not the mirror universe. It's just like they're recreating based on the, limited archaeological records what they think happened, and they're convinced that the people on Voyager were evil, but actually they were trying to help them. And the Doctor has to be like, no, you guys have it all wrong. That one's so good. That one's really, really good. I don't know the names of those though. We should probably play the game.
Probably.
Commander Ryder, we need to talk about it. Doctor? What brings you to the bridge?
Just a bit of housekeeping.
You're having an
Only a
intervention.
bioscan, Captain.
You're an alien.
I don't have time.
Don't cross your arms. Come on, man. Oh, my beep boops.
I can't put this off any longer.
You can and you will.
Okay, he is acting
God.
really sus, actually.
Captain,
Find is
it
that I'm
takes
quite
literally
reasonably
5
under
seconds.
stress, given the circumstances, and
He
you
could be
aren't
trying to
making it
hide
better.
something else. His posture is
Find you in
whack.
sickbay when I'm good and ready. Or if you're gonna stand in the way of the mission, I can find you in the brig instead.
This is
New
protocol, Captain.
All officers that touch alien soil have to be bioscanned.
I know the protocol. It's not more important than chasing down these Taconian marauders.
It takes 5
Commander
seconds,
Rydek
dude.
is right, Captain. We all have to follow the rules.
What is this?
We need you to comply with the scan, Captain.
That's
Girl
enough.
power!
Drop this. All of you. I'm giving you a direct order, Commander Rydek.
He's scared of
No.
powerful
Down
women.
and go back to your post. Now. Do not make me tell you again. I've been a starship captain since before you were in the academy. I won't stand for this.
No!
I refuse.
No.
So do the others.
Well then, you've left me no choice. Security to the bridge. Arrest Commander Rydek. Take her to the brig.
On what charge?
Conspiring with the enemy.
Oh my god.
Get back. Give her a chance to speak.
Yay!
She has
Yay!
to say.
That's enough, Lieutenant Bedrosian. Step aside or you'll
Is the
join her in
doctor gonna
brig.
do anything?
No.
This is not Captain Solano. He's
Okay.
been bioformed. He's
We're
a
just coming
scion.
right out with it.
You're out of your mind.
She can prove it.
Yeah, I definitely can prove it.
Gonna throw my iPhone at him.
He sabotaged our efforts to track Galvin with this.
We don't know if it was him.
He planted it in engineering.
Oh, he's looking
while we
really
were
mad,
down on
though.
Delphi R24.
Lies! Perpetrated by the only Takan in our midst, Portal 6-3.
He's
actively
getting
trying to
he's
divide
getting
us
a
from
little
within.
sus.
Captain Solano has refused to be bioscanned because he knows it will reveal he's a scion.
Oh my god, he's gonna shoot us!
Oh my god.
Brig, or I'll do it myself.
Whoa! Mutiny!
Good thing that we've got carpet here instead of like linoleum tile.
Yeah.
That's the other thing that's missing from modern Trek is they need their carpet back.
Wait, stand down. That's an order.
Everything's too white. It's giving me a migraine. Bullying!
Everyone hold until we get answers.
Oh my
Cannot
god.
happen on the bridge of a Federation starship.
I can prove I'm right. if
I'm
you
so
just give me a
scared.
chance.
He's not
If I'm
gonna be
wrong,
an
then I will
alien.
face the consequences.
Like, he shouldn't fucking act
you're
like that
wrong.
then. Like, I'm sorry.
No coming back from this.
I'm going to settle this once and for all.
I don't think he is.
No.
I think he's just a bad captain.
Yeah. He's just a bitch old man.
Oh! Yippee!
Commander
Okay.
Ryan was right. Captain Solano has been compromised. He's been bioformed into a Takan.
I guess if we see the tricorder scan, we can trust the doctor.
As the chief medical
Look at me.
officer of the USS
I'm the
Resurgence,
captain now.
I'm relieving Captain Zachary Solano of command.
Take him to the brig.
My beep boops. I love the little beep boops.
I don't know what I expected, but not this. I can't believe I
That
shot
looks
the
so
captain.
sad, girl.
The corners of her mouth are crazy.
I don't think Starfleet likes it when you do that.
Yeah.
Doesn't look good.
I forget what she
I
said
might
at the
not be alive
beginning.
if you hadn't.
Oh,
I can't
thank
believe I
you.
shot the
Yeah.
captain.
I suppose you're right.
guys!
They don't like it when people shoot the captain, even if it's not the captain. Yeah, as long as the tricorder hasn't been tampered with. Oh, this is scary. Just sit in the captain's chair.
This is like deliberately slow. I thought maybe they were just mad that I didn't pick them over her.
Oh, that could be true.
It's just a harmless stun. Truly, it's a fucking stun.
Yeah.
We didn't kill him.
Set course for the Usonia system. Maximum warp.
He'll get over it.
It's time to face Gal.
Oh, actually, he might just be dead
Yes,
now.
Commander. Sorry. Captain.
Yeah. If he is really a
your
scion and we really can't get people back, then he's just dead.
Yeah.
Make way.
I'm sure they do it all the time at parties while drunk. There is a part in an episode of Strange New Worlds where two of the characters, like, they have like a bucket list thing that they have to do, and on it is they also have like stun each other with the fucking they're like, you need to know what it feels like. I don't even remember if they like really like, I don't think they even comment on like what it feels like. I can't imagine that it'd be any worse than like getting clonked on the back of the head, you know?
All hands to battle stations.
Yeah.
Set to maximum, but with the
I don't know
algorithms
if it
compromised,
hurts.
they may not do much.
Captain, that other Elydian ship is here.
The Zeldi?
But it's kind of crazy that like there's a setting that will like painlessly make you fall over unconscious, and there's a setting that will explode all of your atoms and there is no recovery.
Yeah.
And there are
up.
two settings.
We're outnumbered.
Captain, your orders.
Also makes a frappe. Let's be elusive.
Maneuvers.
Hi, Captain.
Where'd the captain know?
I have to fucking make decisions. Oh my god.
Yeah.
The Veskar's warp engines are powering up.
That's the ship that our friends are on, right?
Yeah, I think so.
The non-crystal one.
Our warp engines are offline.
Oh,
That
goodbye.
must have been their goal. They didn't want us to chase the Veskar.
According to my readings, they also took the Cartabula with them.
They're not breaking off. We have to destroy the Zeldi before it destroys us.
No, Carter.
Still over there? They'll need to evacuate.
Whoa, oh, evacuate the dance floor.
I almost have it.
They gotta know we're here.
By the
Hurry.
sound.
You got it?
Oh, I gotta hit right trigger.
Got it. Diaz to Resolute.
Oh.
We read you, Diaz.
This is Ermot. It's good to hear your voice. Is Edsalar? Is she with you? Everyone wants to know.
Can't get rid of her.
She's right here. She can tell you herself.
I'm not dead yet.
Very good,
Not
Petty
dead yet.
Officer.
Can you get us out of here?
I can't transport you
I just
out while the
remembered when I
Zeldi's
thought
shields
what
are up.
their first name was
Phaser fire
Poe.
won't even get through.
Yeah, you thought both of their first names were Poe,
We'll find a way.
Whatever you do, you'll
not
have to
petty
worry about
officer.
it, because we can't give
Well,
you
I
much
only
more
saw
time.
one at the time. I
Can't
was
do
like,
it.
oh, their first name's Poe? That's cool.
You're like, their first name's Poe, and I was like, both of them say Poe. I don't think that's Poe. Oh, wait, now we get ads. Now we just like yap about
Oh,
it.
God.
I do imagine, okay, with getting zapped, by getting stunned, I imagine the worst part is, and I can say this as somebody who's like gone under for like surgery, like anesthesia. I imagine it to be like that, where the worst part of it is like you wake up not in the same place that you were before, and that's really disorienting and scary.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You're like, what the fuck just happened? Stargate 1's equivalent of the phaser is neat. One shot to stun, another to kill, one more to vaporize.
Yeah, but that stun hurts, you know.
Mm. People usually don't fly. Yeah, people don't like in Star Trek. They don't fly. They usually flump, which indicates to me that it's not horrifically painful. And I love it when the actors just get to go like crumple.
Yeah.
There's like one really great. Yeah, there was like one great scene where they had like a gun off in an episode of Enterprise. It was like a cowboy episode of Enterprise, I think. Where one of the characters is like holding another character hostage, and who's Malcolm?
Yeah.
Malcolm is the gun guy, the short king. The don't say gay short king.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Malcolm Reed was supposed to be the don't ask, don't tell part of 9/11 that Enterprise is. I'm saying so many words. Malcolm Reed was like supposed to be the first gay character in Star Trek, and then like it was like 2001 and a lot of events happened that sort of changed all of that, and he is a gay short king, and he's gone on record to say he was supposed to be like the first like openly gay character in Star Trek, and they just didn't do it. So I'm like, oh, I guess this is just sort of the don't ask, don't tell part of 9/11, because that's what it is. Anyway, not what I was here to talk about.
I'm going to go switch my laundry real fast.
Yeah, I'll just say to chat, basically he's facing off against somebody who's holding another member of the crew hostage, and he just like stuns both of them. Like it's just stun both of them. Like it's so easy. Anyway, Enterprise is crazy. I have never before like seen a piece of media, like 2000s media, where you can see the like delineation of like what happened and how it absolutely like changed the trajectory of Star Trek's writing irreversibly. I recommend that people watch Enterprise even if it's good, because like that is crazy in its own right. And it, like they haven't recovered since. Like they do this thing in Enterprise where they shoot a big laser at Florida. Aliens shoot a big laser at Florida and carve like a huge line through it, and like it's just a whole entire thing. And now they have like world-ending stakes all the time. It's like they didn't have that really before Enterprise as much. I guess they did in the movies, but yeah. Hadn't watched Enterprise till 2020. Remember the first season was good. Then it just friggin' changed and it was so weird. Yes, the Florida line. You're like, I watched that episode and I was like, what the hell is this? And then I was like, oh my god, this is a 9/11 metaphor. You're like, oh my god. It's like so blatant and transparent. It's just, yup, that's what it is. And then Archer starts doing war crimes all the time, and it's supposed to be like good. Archer is horrible. He's horrible. And he's like, we have to do it because we can't let the terrorists win. And I'm just watching like, what's going on? Enterprise is crazy. Yeah. Anyway.
Understood. Diaz out. We're gonna have to get out of here the old-fashioned way.
Lydian ships have no escape pods.
It's a time capsule, is what I'm saying.
We transported to before.
Then
there's the vacuum of space to contend with.
Just hold your breath. Let's go.
Those freight containers. Maybe we could use those to make an escape pod?
Is that even possible?
We're gonna make it possible. Unless you have a better idea.
Let's go.
Weirdly lit in there for a second.
That should allow us to take a few more hits. Enemy phaser impact dissipated.
Heading, Captain?
Oh, God. What is this? I guess attack pattern beta.
Pattern beta 3. Circle around that asteroid and come back firing.
Aye, Captain.
I guess I like that idea because we're like hiding behind a rock. Let's just keep hiding behind rocks.
Zeldy, in range.
Yeah.
Fire.
Fire!
Do you remember when they were like, we have an ambassador who's here to help us, and we were like, what if it's Luxana Troy? And not obviously...
Yeah.
We're doing damage, but they're hitting us
Not
right
obviously
back.
Spock.
We'll run out of hull before we
Oh,
penetrate
they
their
should put
shields.
Luxana in one of
Perhaps
these.
I can be of assistance.
She would
Oh,
look insane.
Jesus, when did
and
you
it
get
would be
there?
Awesome.
To amplify their meager output and avoid more of their attacks. But
I'm gonna have
I
a
will
super
need
ship.
full access to your propulsion systems.
This goes against dozens of Starfleet regulations.
Not a security risk if the alternative is destruction.
To me, it's simple.
Let Grandpa have
You
whatever
can
he
take this
wants.
beating and hope you can weather it. Or will you put your trust in me? I've left everything behind for you. The least you can do is
Wow.
put your faith in me.
Grandpa Peepaw, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Because you've been nice to me this whole time, and that's literally... Yuzu spin me. Good night, Yuzu!
Good night.
Oh, he's gonna Thanos snap. Did he do this in the original episode? Because, like, that'd be crazy.
What, stuff with his mind?
No, with his little Thanos glove. Is it fucking
Oh.
Infinity Gauntlet?
I don't remember.
I didn't
Could
remember that
somebody
episode
go
at
watch
all.
that episode of Next Generation and tell us.
Yeah. Literally the only thing I remember is Data having the little finger trap. That's the only
Yeah.
thing I remember. I think he got the gauntlet just for this. It's a rental.
Picked it up.
He made it just now. He saw Avengers in the
Let up its fire.
in the media bay, and he really liked it. Was inspired.
This freight container should do the trick.
Be quick.
The on-ship movie theater.
Something
He doesn't have the gauntlet on in the pictures on Google.
Not this one.
Not this one.
Up in a vacuum.
Not this time.
Here we go. This'll work.
That's great, but it's not airtight yet.
No problem. We'll just seal it up.
It's crazy that there's three of
Container is
us.
extremely heavy. Even with the containment field
Like
open,
there were other
bay quickly.
there were other
I'll find
guys.
something to accelerate our exit.
It's just us now.
Like we met a somewhat plot important lady, and then a bunch of other people,
Glancing blow.
and they're just not here anymore.
We're like 20 other guys.
Yeah.
Banks are recharging. Now's our window.
And
we have to
you
strike
can't
back.
say that I didn't do a very good job fighting
Whoa.
back against
Their
those
next
other
barrage
guys.
could be our last. Better make this count.
Target their weapon systems. Take the teeth out of their bite.
That could make them
I'm
run.
not gonna say
Just like
anything
the
about your
Beskar, we
shooting
lose
abilities.
Diaz and Edzilar again. Hit their
not-
engines.
It's
We've
not
already
just
lost the
me.
Beskar.
We need to protect ourselves first.
Target their propulsion systems. I don't,
I
want them
don't
going
remember who said
anywhere.
what.
Targeting their engines.
I don't want them going anywhere. Oops.
Oh.
I guess that would have happened no matter what.
These
Yeah.
will give us the push we need.
Bombs!
Hand
Blast right out
grenades.
of here. All set.
I'll set the containment field to deactivate, and then run back. We can detonate by remote.
We'll need to
You
seal the
better
doors
get out of
from
here
inside
alive,
the container once
Squidward.
we do.
I don't care if he gets out of here alive. Oh wait, we're blood
our
brothers now. I
familia
forgot.
now.
Yeah, we're familia. La familia.
Ohana.
Ohana means Squidward gets left behind. Oh, he's coming. We need him here so that way when we actually do have like diplomatic talks, he has. Oh no, they're coming to kill us.
What are they doing in there?
Yeah, Miranda can track us, but like here are the guys. We're about to blow this place up anyways. So my main
Yeah.
goal You're not. How come she's not going anywhere? She's like held her stance better.
Whoa.
Crazy core. Yo!
Help me.
No. Let the Khan get what they deserve.
I can't do anything.
I don't know. Can we really leave her?
I can't. I'm not gonna open the door.
We can't. We don't have the time. We have to seal ourselves in.
This ship.
If that guy is fine with it, then I'm fine with it.
Self-destruct.
He wants her ass
Please.
dead.
Amanda.
More than I do.
It's not.
Oh, fuck.
No. I know it's not.
We can't bring the imposter in close quarters with us. We're in a closet right now.
Get this lifeboat off the ship before Citron blows it all to hell.
Get out of here.
You're not my girlfriend.
You're not my girlfriend. Go to jail. Let's like I've seen the thing.
I have the away team.
Don't let the dog in.
We're about to exit.
Yeah.
The cargo bay containment field is deactivated.
Get that tractor beam ready. And you should know, the Zeldy is set to self-destruct.
If we do enough damage to the Zeldy first, it'll prevent the self-destruct sequence from completing.
We can't wait any longer. We have to fire.
It doesn't seem like it should happen.
Like, yes, they're like people who can think for themselves and they're not all inherently evil, but she came in here actively trying to kill us. I don't want to let her in my Titanic escape pod. Like, I don't.
They're almost out of there.
We need to act fast.
Get them out of there.
Hold on fire. Get out of there, petty officer.
Get the fuck out of there.
Do it now.
The ship's not gonna blow up because it's a fucking game. Okay?
Done.
Ready?
Detonate.
It's not room on the door, Rose. If she didn't want to die, she shouldn't have come in here to kill me. Whee! That's so fun.
Oh, it's like the TARDIS.
Wow.
We're out. I have them on sensors. Tractor beam activating.
Yes, they're doing nothing!
Tickling the L cars.
Yeah, tickling the L cars, doing absolutely jack shit. Very Star Trek of them. Whee! My main goal! Holy shit! Oh, fuck!
Whee! The ship blew up!
Yay! Everybody post your blow up emotes.
Yay!
It's like we're in a porta potty, honestly.
Yeah.
Tractor beam's locked on. We have them. They'll be pulled into the docking bay shortly.
There's something else. I tracked a transporter signal to the planetoid moments before the Zeldy detonated.
Oh. Sidron.
Oh.
There's a Takan structure there. It's the reason they were here. It's the reason we are here.
I feel like we are going to more planets in this video game than they like went in like, the entirety of Discovery.
Yeah.
What's down there?
Answers.
From what
Oh,
I can
shit.
tell, it's larger
Okay.
than the structure on Tau.
Is this the Takan arsenal Galvin was after?
Legend says this region once held the sacred mysteries of the Takan Empire. Our greatest treasure. Our most fearsome technology.
I want a full security detail. Westbrook, Resurgence, you're with me. Mr. Ermont, you have the con.
Wait. You're not the first officer anymore.
Can I be first officer?
Captain is supposed to stay with the ship.
That is true.
I'm surprised Lieutenant Bedrosian didn't raise that first.
I thought Captain Rydek knew what she was doing.
This is,
That's the protocol. But it's also a captain's prerogative to break that protocol.
I suppose it is.
We'll deal with the first officer vacancy.
Are you sidelining me? We don't need to make more
Until
enemies
then,
right now.
Yeah.
Yes, Captain.
Right. I have a feeling we're gonna start a new chapter here. Wow! You got little spacesuits!
Any sign of Sidron?
We're in California again! This time we've made it blue. And icy.
Follow my lead.
Is this the third planet that we've gone to? Right?
I think so.
That's
With the moon, the mining moon,
Yeah.
Portal's planet, and this.
And we have new costumes. That's so cool. I love when they have, like, characters, like, they look like people. And, like, we have to be down here with spacesuits, but not Peepaw. He's fine.
Mm-hmm. He's special.
Even better when they're like, oh, I'll dress up to make you feel comfortable. So, did they just forget about the container from the ship? I think they got him. They just let them float out there. We'll probably just pick up with them in their, like, next chapter, you know? We'll like, see them in the Doctor Bay. I love these little outfits. They're very cute, and I love the little buttons on the sleeves.
I really like them.
Yeah, they're cute. It's awesome. Okay, so we should probably find somebody to raid. Here, I'll just stare awkwardly at the screen.
We got...
like, what, 3 chapters in? Because I was just
little done.
We were yapping so much. We might just have to
like 4
take all
chapters.
of next stream to... Me and the bestie. Hold on, let me... Oh, she walks backwards is the thing. I'm like, I want to stand next to... Oh, me and the bestie. Me and the bestie. Wow.
Wow. I think, like, looking at the number of chapters, we had about 15 chapters left.
And we got 3 done today.
And we got, like, 4 or 5 done.
I was, very yappy today. I'm sorry.
No, it's good. I love talking about Star Trek. And also we had to replay one of them.
We did have to replay one. We would have gotten through 5. We would have gotten through 5 if we didn't have to replay it.
Mm-hmm.
So, jot that down. Jot that down. I gotta
put that on the record.
You know, yeah, leave that one on the record. I have to tab out of this, I guess, to... Oh my god, my mouse is stuck in the... Get me out of here! I guess we'll exit the game.
Yeah.
Let me out of here. Okay. Let me just
save.
Save.
Oh, God! Save.
I don't need to save where we're going.
Save.
We just started a new chapter. It's fine. Let's see who's online that we can go and raid. Thanks for listening to me yap about Star Trek so much. Here's the thing about when I yap about Star Trek, playing Star Trek. Oh, Twitch just made a very loud noise. I feel like everybody who really likes Star Trek loves talking about Star Trek and listening to other people talk about Star Trek. I feel like the Greek philosophers at the forum, you know, like that one, like, well, that's us when we talk about Star Trek. And if you are not into Star Trek, I'm so sorry that I'm not playing the game. But I say this as somebody who, when I watch other streamers play video games, I'm like, just eat the damn orange. Like, play the damn game. But truly, in the case of this is a game that I can't talk over the characters, and I love talking about Star Trek too much. And you all have to suffer through my Greek forum, even if you have no idea what I'm talking about. But truly, if I was watching somebody else play this game, I would like that. I would be more than okay watching people play this game and then being like, ugh. You remember that time that they forced feminized Quark? And I'd be like,
on that.
Let's talk about that. But thank you if that is not your prerogative. I appreciate, you keeping me company. Pat especially, but the rest of chat, Pat has to put up with me regardless because Pat is one of my best friends. So,
it's not putting up with. It's like playing together.
Yeah, we're playing dolls together. I think so. Once again, I follow so many people. There's so many people online. Well, I think I would like to go raid Squeaky, who is playing Conker's Bad Fur Day. A very different game, but I love Squeaky's content. I love Squeaky's model so much. And honestly, they just had a really funny promo image for this stream, and I think they deserve my raid because of that. But before I go, I do want to give one last plug. I have a special stream on Monday. We're doing a special BZ Rave, a Fuser DJ stream, where we're raising money for the Trans Empowerment Project, and that's on Monday at 2 p.m. PT, so our typical time. I'll be starting a little bit early, just so I can talk about the project before playing music. But if you want to see that, you want to enjoy that music, you want to be part of a good cause, definitely tune in, because the VOD might be missing a lot of audio because of DMCA. So I'm letting you all know in advance, and I hope that you get to attend. Yeah, you guys are so wonderful. Thank you so much for keeping me company. Thank you, Pat, for hanging out. Our raid message. Yeah, silent rave VOD. It'll be like when you go to those raves where the people wear the headphones and they all are listening to their own music. It'll be like that, but virtual, so not very fun at all. But there will be, I'll put it on YouTube if I can. If it doesn't nuke my YouTube, it'll be up there eventually as well. But yes, our raid message. Do you have an idea for a raid message, or should we just go with the usual?
I don't have one.
Set phasers to mutiny. I like it. How about it's a girly pop mutiny? It's a girly pop mutiny. There you go. That's our raid message. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me here today. I appreciate every single one of you. Please be sure to take care of yourselves over the weekend. It's a girly pop mutiny. But yeah, please take care of yourselves. Eat lots of good food. Stay hydrated. Take your meds. All that good stuff. Be kind to each other. I will. If you want to take a look at the charity link one more time before I go, there it is for you. And I'll start that raid up. Raid Squeaky. All right. Live long and prosper or something. Can I kiss the homies good night? You better. I give Pat a kiss.
I can't turn that way.
Oh yeah, you can't. Here, I'll move. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't And you better stay sexy out there. You better. Patt, get over here. Get over here. You better stay sexy out there. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye.